And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fed. I'm here with a good friend. As you guys remember, Dollface in the house. And we're going to be breaking down the Vybz Kartel case, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this new intro that I got as well. Let me know what y'all think between this one and the one that I played last week. I was a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, okay, guys? HSI. Cases that I did mostly were human smuggling and drug trafficking. The sheriff is an official in a county or independent city responsible for keeping kidnapping guys, you know, happens in the drug game.
So on this day, guys, this is September 29, 2014. I was on duty that day. So obviously you're always on duty when you're a special agent, right? Because you're plain clothes.
No one else has these documents, by the way. I've been looking everywhere and no one has them.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you all this except over here on FedEx. So like the fucking video.
All right, we are back. What's up, guys? Welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'm going to be going between that one and another one. Let me know which one you guys like better. But anyway, without further ado, guys, we got Vybz Kartel today. It's going to be a good show. I didn't know too much about this case, to be honest with y'all. Thank you to Dollface for actually helped quite a bit with putting this together. As you guys know, she's Jamaican herself. So I'm going to introduce her, man. Welcome to the house, man. For some of you guys that don't know, newer viewers, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Dollface. On Instagram is Dollface. I'm a Jamaican descent. And I'm excited because this is actually one of my favorite artists in dancehall. One of my favorite artists, period. So, yeah. What's up, y'all?
Give them an update with you. What's going on with you, where you've been at, and then also how much you hate recruiting girls.
Where I've been at, I've been working on myself, just trying to figure out what direction I want to take myself to. So that's where I'm at right now. And also about recruiting. Oh my gosh. Recruiting is annoying. Recruiting girls are annoying. For real. It's a headache.
What are the top 3 things that annoy you about it?
What annoys me is they're flakers. Number one. If you're gonna just tell me no. I'd rather the person that be like, all right, I'm not interested. I don't want to do this. They'll lead you on, be like, yeah, I'm interested. And then it's like, okay, cool. And then it's like when they hear about it from their friend, they be like, oh, I heard about it. I don't want to do it no more. Bitch, you just wasted 2 weeks of my time. What the hell? I don't like that. So I don't like recruiting. I don't. Give me something else to do.
How does it feel to be a guy?
It sucks to be y'all right now, honestly.
Now imagine trying to get these chicks out for dates, man. It's just crazy. So anyway, boom, we about to do the show. No, I'm just kidding.
It's bat.
Well, how do you do it? What is it? I messed that one up. It's bat.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not boom.
You can do boop boop boop.
Yeah, that's all boop.
Yeah, like a fire. It's basically.
Yeah, when how do y'all like Jamaican Myron in the house? I got my dreads going.
Yes, Rastaman Myron. Yes, see, Rasta Myron. Them know. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Anything else new with you before we get into this bad boy?
Anything else that's new with me? I mean, you guys can follow me on Instagram. Also, I have a YouTube channel that I want to launch. So the more subscribers I get, I will post. Period.
Yeah. Stop being a bum. Post.
Yeah, I'm not being a bum.
You got to post,
I could never be a bum.
All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and get right into it, guys. And let's see here if we have any chats. We got 405 you guys in here already, man. So go ahead and like the video. You guys have been requesting this one quite a bit, which is why we're doing the Vybz Kartel case. Again, this is Jamaican law, guys. So I'm not too familiar with Jamaican law, but we're going to go through kind of the case. I'll give somewhat of my predictions. Dollface will give her predictions, right, and we'll kind of get into it. But just keep in mind that this isn't an American case, so I'm not going to be as well versed in it because Jamaican law is obviously very different. I mean, it's closer, I think, to British law, if I'm not mistaken, because
they're under the British rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I heard him in an interview say God save the Queen because she's the only one that could save me, right? Something like that. He said some shit like that. But yeah, so shout out to all you guys here in the chat. So okay, so first we're gonna go ahead and get into who is Vybz Kartel, okay? Because I had to do my research as well with you guys. So here he is, guys. Here's the Wikipedia page, right? Real quick summary. Adidja Azim Palmer, born January 7, 1976, better known as Vybz Kartel, is a Jamaican reggae and dancehall recording artist. Real quick, can you break down for people, Dollface, the difference between dancehall and reggae?
Okay, so
because I didn't know that there was a difference. I thought it was the same thing.
Yeah, it's different. Okay, so dancehall is more vulgar. It's more raw, like it's very vulgar. Like it's talk about fucking.
I want to fuck you, man.
Yeah, it talks about fucking. It talks about how the pussy tight, all these things.
And demonetization is here. No, we're just kidding. Go ahead. You fine. Go ahead.
So
Keep going.
It talks about like it's very vulgar. Versus reggae is more Irie. It's more Bob Marley. Think of Bob Marley. That's reggae. He's the face of reggae. Like it's more, it's more suitable for the ears.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So the dancehall is like we trying to smash. Reggae is like just
don't like somebody
worry,
say
just
raw
be
sex.
happy. Okay.
Raw sex. Yes.
Don't worry, be happy. Versus like I want to bang you now. Boom, boom.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he's a recording and dancehall recording artist, composer, record producer, entrepreneur, and convicted murderer. Right. I love how it was all just great and then bam, convicted murderer. Right.
Right.
Among his various nicknames, he is referred to as World Boss. How do you say it? Is that how you say it? World Boss?
World Boss. Yeah.
Okay. No D, guys. If you use a D, you're a loser. As summarized by Rolling Stone, he attained folk hero status in Jamaica with provocative lyrics and a mischievous public persona, and few have captivated the dancehall audience or offended the sensibilities of his detractors as consistently and thoroughly as Kartel. Spelled with K, by the way. Kartel singles include Romping Shop 2009, Dancehall Hero 2010, and Summertime 2011. And Romping Shop, let's see here. This is it, right?
Yeah, that song's been banned in a lot of countries.
And I'm gonna play just literally a few seconds of it, guys, because I don't want to get hit with copyright, because y'all know how this goes.
Yep. Fair use.
This is basically him talking about smashing a chick, which I guess is the difference between dancehall versus like reggae, as we were discussing.
Yeah, somebody
before.
said dancehall is a lifestyle of the party scene and reggae is more cultural. Yeah, that's a cleaner way of saying it.
And dancehall. Okay, all right, fair enough. What would Elephant Man be considered? Remember that shit back in
Elephant Man, dancehall.
Dancehall too. He was pretty clean though, from what I remember.
He's clean, yeah.
Or is that like watered down?
Because
stuff?
you could dance, like dancing is included.
Okay.
That's the whole point. It's it's dancing.
Okay.
So, or you see people on their head top, or you see people jumping off the speakers.
What's that WWE shit?
Yeah.
Yo, what is that?
That's what it is. That's their dancing. Yes.
That shit should be called fucking WrestleMania. Yo, have y'all seen that stuff, bro? And they're legit, man. It's like some wrestling shit. It's like they're jumping off the top ropes and like doing some wild shit. I'll show you guys some of this stuff. But this is a Romping Shop here. What?
Okay, she said don't damage it because her pussy tight.
Okay.
And he said he said his dick is longer than a knife.
Okay. Fantastic. So that's and then this is like if I'm not mistaken, the Neo song here that they're using.
Mm-hmm. See, you knew.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I mean, I'm old. We're both old, actually. We both remember when Neil was hot back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somehow we both old. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is like an example, guys, of like what this type of music is here. What's it? Hold on, I got to do this for the people so they know what the hell I'm talking about. WWE, what is it called? Dancing?
Just put dancehall.
Y'all must have. I know y'all have seen this shit before. This shit is crazy.
Me alone realize this.
Yo, they be doing this shit in the clubs.
In the party. Yep.
And they actually like use the WWE shit with it, man. It's hilarious, man. They got a little WWE thing. But
okay, so these are like more like the garrison parties, like parties in the ghetto.
Oh, what? Oh, no! Oh, what the? Yo! What? Yo!
Yeah, but I'm going.
What the? Bro, what the fuck is going? Yo, what is this?
It's the culture. You need to come to Jamaica. I'm telling you.
I'm not trying to die.
No, you're not gonna die.
Yo,
you're not gonna die.
What the hell is going on?
I didn't die.
Oh my!
I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I'm not doing that.
That's all I saw right there, man. That big chick fell on him.
Fatality.
I'm crying.
All right. Okay. So do they do this to Vybz Kartel music?
Yeah.
They
any song.
Okay.
Any song.
The pussy tight, then just drop on you.
Yep, any song.
Okay.
Any song.
Fantastic. All right. Let's see. We got King Life $5. That pussy Lasan backed out like a keyboard warrior does. Bitch ass pussy Hassan needs to be renamed a Phobus for fear. Here's the thing. He said he would do it, but then he mentioned something about us being broke or something like that.
Oh wow.
And in my head, I'm like, bro, I control real estate worth $3.5 million. What are you talking about, brokey? Are you fucking dumb? Like what? I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I may have a higher net worth than he does, bro. I'm an investor, so I don't know what he's talking about just because I don't show it. But no, I'd be happy to buy his plane ticket so he could come down, debate me, and take a big L. It's just that he's scared. That's what it comes down to. So yeah, when he said brokey, I was like laughing in my head, like, okay, bro. Big Mo, by the way, in the house. It's all fun and games till I fall on some of these girls from the top of the speaker. Yeah, bro. That, my friend, will be finish her. That'll be the finishing move right there. He does a 5-star frog splash. That'll be the last splash he ever sees, man. Any other chats here? No?
Nope. Hold on.
Okay.
Right here. There's one. One more.
So, and then we got Zochi. Yo, Myron, I don't know what is happening with them. Jacure got 6 years over here in the Netherlands for stabbing a promoter. Like the video, guys. Who's Jacure?
He's another Jamaican artist. I did hear about that.
He stabbed somebody in the Netherlands?
Yeah. A promoter.
Why?
I don't know. I'm surprised him. Because his songs is nice. He got good
Jamaicans
songs.
don't fuck around, man.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We do not. When we get disrespected, like, it's a
yeah. But don't worry, guys. I'll make a formal response to your boy Hassan probably tomorrow. Okay, but today is fetid, man. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about him right now.
Yeah,
we'll talk about him tomorrow.
Yeah, we're talking about 5-star frog splashing big girls on people right now. And then okay, so I think we're caught up, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So all right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick little background on who Vybz Kartel was. Shout out to before they were famous. They actually did a special on us before as well. And I figured, who better to explain who Vybz Kartel is than these guys? So we'll go through his little history real quick. Also, guys, just to let y'all know, I'm gonna be opening up the phone lines on today's episode, so you'll be able to call into the show and talk with me and Dollface and give us your take on everything else like that. We're gonna make this show a little bit more interactive, and yeah, man, we're really happy to have y'all here, man. This is gonna be a little bit more of a fun show because, like I said, this is Jamaican law. This isn't really American law, but you guys asked for it. So since you guys asked for it, we're giving the people what they want. So before I play this, you got anything you want to say to the people, Dollface?
Not really. Just enjoy the content, please.
And like the video.
And like the video.
Boom, boom. All right. So
Before Vybz Kartel would become one of Jamaica's most influential musical artists with tracks.
And you guys are noticing, I just want you guys to notice, he has light skin here, and then notice what happens a little bit later.
Tracks like Clark's Rompin' Shop, Summertime, Dancehall Hero, and Fever.
Upshot, somehow you got extra, forget me not, when it's sweet, yo, what you say?
And he's not in the music video, guys, because that music video was dropped in 2016 when he was arrested. Or after he was arrested in 2014, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Before he would find international success collaborating with American artists, including Rihanna, Missy Elliott, Pitbull, and Busta Rhymes.
Gift wrap with a ribbon, girl, you let my presence. Look at me and let the vision deliver.
Can you break down what Gaza means for the people real quick, Dollface?
It's like I just know it's Gaza and Gully. It's the ghetto. So
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay.
So
and he has
anybody
it
else?
tattooed on his fist, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
And where's it? He's from a part of Jamaica that they call it Gazaville or something like that?
Yeah, Portmore.
Portmore, and they call it
Basically the ghetto.
And they call it Gaza.
Yeah.
They don't even call it Portmore anymore.
No, well, they still call it Portmore. That for people don't know on the map, but
Yeah.
Gaza, we know said that's how the Gaza, meaning the ghetto.
Gotcha. And just so you guys know, this dude has a massive influence over Jamaica. It's actually incredible. When I was doing my research on him, he's like almost like presidential status out there. I mean, you want to talk about that a little bit as far as like, because you'd be going back to Ireland and stuff like that. His influence on the island?
His influence, the thing with him, his influence is through his music. Like he influenced a lot of people, but also like, you know how people get rich and switch? He didn't get rich and switch. He basically helped the people still. Like he put people on. So that's why he's so big out there, because he made an impact in a lot of people's lives.
Fair enough.
Their music and all of that.
He got rich and got the bitches. That's what he did.
He did get the bitches too.
He had a TV show. We had like 20 girls competing for his affection.
Yeah, that was lit. That show is teachers.
They didn't have that in the United States, right?
No.
They had that only in Jamaica.
No, they had it in the United States. It's kind of like the Flavor of Love.
Yeah, they did, but they aired it here.
No, it was on. I think it was on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't think it made the airwaves.
Okay. So yeah, he had a bunch of chicks competing for him as well. So all right, cool. What did I tell you, man? Women want to. They'd rather share one winner than be a loser all to themselves.
Somebody said Portmore.
Somebody said what?
Portmore is like a war zone. The Gaza Strip in Jerusalem.
Oh,
That's why they call it like that.
Oh, is that dangerous? Goddamn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Of course.
All right. Let's keep going with the video. Shout out to before they were famous.
So you ready to lay it down? Listen to
And go check them out, guys. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel as well.
Before he was tried for 2 separate murders and sentenced to life in prison on April 3rd, 2014.
The wickedness that we're about to deserve that. If they deserve that, should I give him no life? Let's just give him.
Yeah, y'all heard that right. He's been in prison since 2014, but he's been releasing music the whole fucking time. Can you tell Dollface, tell people real quick how many songs has he released since he's been in jail?
Listen, the man have thousands of songs, and you know how somebody got a lot of songs. I remember a couple of years back, there was a party promoting that they only played Vybz Kartel song from start to finish. So that's how much songs this man got.
And how long did that party last?
It was like 4 hours.
4 hours, and they only played his music.
Only played his music.
No Sean Paul.
No Sean. Man, no Sean Paul.
No Sean Paul.
No.
That's what I know.
No Sean Paul.
Burning
No, that's not.
That's really hot. Am I showing my age right now? Is that shit trash?
That's trash for me. Like, nah, there's so much other good songs. There's so much other good songs. It's like, nah, that's not it.
That's not it?
That's not it.
Damn. I guess I'm showing my niggas in the challenge.
Okay, so you got 2.
Bro, that was, come on, man. Just give me the light. No? Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's international, but I mean, that's not, everybody looks at that as that's dancehall, but it's not. It's way more.
Okay, I was gonna say, what genre does that fall into? Is that reggae or dancehall?
They say it's reggae up here, but it'll be, I guess, dancehall.
You would consider it dancehall?
Yeah.
Reluctantly, you say that begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't like it.
Because dancehall is down. I feel like dancehall is like downplayed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dancehall with the DJing, all of that. I think. Well, not what I think, but I know hip hop originated from dancehall. So with the MC,
I notice you don't say I feel like anymore.
Nah, I cut that out my vocabulary.
She don't say I feel like no more.
No, sir. No, I cut that out.
Oh man,
traumatizing.
Oh man, I hope you guys are having a good time as much as we are. All right, let's keep going with this bad boy. And then Michael, me and Shrug Myron, we knew they would back out #1 podcast in the world. It's okay, man. We'll address Hassan and L3 later tomorrow. So we got y'all, man.
And there's
you have something?
There's one more super chat. Hold on.
One more? Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dollface on the 1s and 2s. She's helping me out here.
There you go.
Haitian Jack, $10. Me waf. Okay.
Me wa febreed with Dollface.
What does that mean?
He want to put a baby in me, basically.
Well, yeah, go ahead. Send your shot on Instagram, my friend.
I don't date Haitians, sorry.
Oh, damn.
I don't.
Ouch.
No offense.
God damn,
I still love my Zoes, though.
Fatality.
Time and it come back out.
Jury have spoken, the judge have spoken, and we now look forward to the Court of Appeal.
As a young man, Vybz Kartel was a promising student, but dedicated more and more of his time to his musical aspirations. When he was just 16 years old, he was kicked out of high school, but fortunately found a mentor in the dancehall legend, Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
This helped to launch the promising young artist's career, but their falling out was ugly, even leading to violence on the streets of Kingston.
I'm not a religious leader and I'm not a political leader, so I shouldn't be held responsible for growing a child. Responsible.
And you guys are probably wondering that, yes, that is Vybz Kartel right there, isn't that?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, guys, he did skin bleaching, which is why you guys are probably wondering why the hell is he so much lighter skin in his photographs versus right now on video. That is the same individual, because I got confused too. I had to do a double take. Yes, that was him before, guys. He did skin bleaching, so that's why he's light skinned in his photos and his more later appearances versus the older stuff. He's dark skinned. Real quick, can you give the people a background on who Bounty Killer is? Who's that?
He's a Jamaican artist as well.
Okay.
He put basically Bounty Killer put Vybz Kartel on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they ended up having a falling out, which led to some violence on the island, right?
I don't think they fell out.
No, they're still cool. Well, the guy said that they had an issue.
Maybe I don't know about that.
Okay.
That's the time, because there was a time I didn't really follow up dancehall.
Okay.
So I only listen to dancehall.
It must have been at this time when they're fist fighting.
Probably. Because early 2000s, I didn't really listen to dancehall.
Yeah. Okay.
And a lot of drama happened during the early 2000s.
You were listening to fucking what, Ja Rule or some shit? Jennifer Lopez?
Yep.
Look what I do with my baby.
Nelly. Yep.
Nelly?
I was listening to all
what?
That.
Nelly?
Yes.
Yo, the country grammar?
Ludacris. Yes.
Man, the music of the early 2000s was crazy.
It was.
You know?
And it's funny, that's when dancehall got real popular in New York with the pasa pasa and the dancing and stuff. But I never during them times I was American.
Yeah, I got introduced to reggae through Sean Paul, as much as you guys want to make fun of me. That's what, like, when he came out with like just give me the light. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, it was a whole other thing. And that's when I noticed it got hit on the map. But yeah, anyway. Early 2000s, she was out here listening to Hein Here and stuff like that.
Okay. It should be held with the parents.
Wagwan! My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Vybz Kartel, proud of fame. Here for you.
What does Wagwan mean?
What's up?
Okay, all right. It's a Jamaican greeting, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Translation.
Long before they're famous. We've actually never covered any Jamaican dancehall artists in the past, but all that can change. Just let me know who's next in the comments down below. Sorry, my cameraman's laughing at me. I'll never do the Wagwan again.
Marketing it in its purest form, it would be intolerable.
Yes, that is him, guys.
Vybz Kartel was born Adidja Azim Palmer on January 7th, 1976 at Victoria Jubilee.
Guys, write that mental note in your head. Adidja Palmer is his government name. So, because when we look at like some of the court documents and everything else like that, Adidja Palmer, all right, aka Vybz Kartel.
Hospital in Kingston, Jamaica. He was raised in the Waterford district of Portmore with his 4 sisters and 1 brother. Growing up, he idolized artists like Will Smith, Papa San, Ninja Man, and KRS-One, and began penning lyrics when he was just 11 years young. 2 of Adidja's uncles were aspiring musicians who helped to encourage his musical ability.
Will Smith before he embarrassed himself with all the Jada Pinkett bullshit that's going on right now, man. Holy crap.
From a young age, but his parents didn't always approve. Adidja's parents emphasized discipline and education. In fact, his sister Maureen actually grew up to become a high school vice principal. As for Adidja, well, he did well in school. He excelled in math, geography, and English. He was such a bright student that one of his teachers had this to say. He could have become a rocket scientist if he had so desired. He attended Calabar High School, but after spending most of his time pursuing his musical interests, he was expelled when he was just 16 years young. Going by the name Addy Banton, a nod to reggae artist Buju Banton, he recorded his first single when he was just 17 years old. The 1993 track was called Love Fat Women, and Addy formed...
Wait, hold on. Wait, the name of the song was... What? Love Fat Women. What the fuck? You want to tell the people about that one real quick?
I mean, there's Jamaican men that love fat women. They do. They call him Fluffy.
What? Fluffy man. If they call him Fluffy? Is that like a thing?
Some Jamaican men love big women. They do.
All right. Well, that explains them jumping on each other at the fucking...
Yes.
All right.
And it be the smallest men.
All right. Okay. I guess so. I guess there's a little bit of a fat love out there. Mm-hmm. What name is the song? Love Fat Women, and that was a hit.
I never heard that one.
You never.
I would have to hear how that song sounds.
You'd have to hear.
I never heard that.
Never heard that one. Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm in my head, I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. We know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me and fat people have a beef.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep going on here.
His own group, Vybz Kartel, along with Mr. Lee and Escobar in 1996. The group didn't last long, but he decided to keep the name, but with different spelling, as his own moniker as he transitioned into a career as a solo artist. While performing at a show at Portmore in 1998, he caught the attention of a popular dancehall singer known as Bounty Killer. Bounty headed up the musical collective called The Alliance and invited Vybz to join. Adi made friends with another rising star, Movado, and began writing for Bounty Killer, Elephant Man, and others. He also collaborated on songs like Girls Like Mine, Liquid Rhythm, and Gal Clown.
Can you translate that for the people real fast? I don't know what just occurred.
I didn't even hear what he said, but I think that was the time that he was beefing with this other artist named Movado.
Okay.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Okay. Can you tell the people who Movado is real fast?
He's another Jamaican artist. He ugly too. All Jamaican artists are friggin' ugly. We all know that, but they talented though. So
You tell me you wouldn't let Vybz Kartel hit. Come on, man.
No.
What?
No.
Cat man.
His songs is lit though.
Okay.
I wouldn't fuck him. I would fuck to his songs.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If you say so.
2002, Vybz began recording a string of hits like Most High, Guns Like Mine, Bust My Gun Like None, and War Organizer. Sorry if I butchered any of that. I know it doesn't sound as cool. He also collaborated with Wayne Marshall on tracks like Why Crazy Rhythm, New Millennium, Mad Ends Rhythm, and Why Again, Good to Go Rhythm.
Oh shit, he has braces?
Yeah, he had braces when he bleached out his teeth. He always changes looks.
Okay.
By 2003, he was selling more singles than another artist on the reggae charts, other than fellow Alliance member Elephant Man. Also in 2003, well, this happened.
He became the first artist in dancehall to physically attack another on stage.
He released his debut.
All I heard was boom, boom, boom. Wait, who was that?
That was Ninja Man.
That was Ninja Man?
Yeah, that nigga ugly.
Why were him and Ninja Man fighting? It's like some Mortal Kombat shit.
I don't know. They did have beef. I know them two had beef.
Okay. All right. All right.
Album Up to D Time on October 28, 2003, with both Timeless and More Up to D Time following in 2004, featuring singles Picture and The Tech Buddy.
Hey, take body, girl. You take it easy. Who y'all Ramsey? You want it easy? Take the things on. You take my money too. So take body too. Take body too.
But Vybz Kartel.
Can you translate that for the people real fast?
He's basically saying, take this dick.
What?
You think it's easy? You take my you take my things, you take my money too, so take my dick. So that's what buddy is dick.
All right. Okay. Learn something new every day. All right.
That was easy.
Thank you, Dollface, for that fantastic translation. I would have never been able to come up with that.
Those days with the Alliance wouldn't last. With his career beginning to take off, his status as Bounty Killer's protege was making less and less sense. Then a personal incident marked a clear break in the relationship when Bounty Killer's sworn rival Beanie Man got married. Not only did Vybz Kartel attend the wedding, he brought Bounty Killer's ex-girlfriend as his date. In 2006.
Oh, what? Yo. Oh, shit. He brought his mentor's girl to as a date?
That's what I heard.
God. All right. This guy is fucking crazy.
Savage.
Vybz married New York bank supervisor Stacey Ann Elliott, but the marriage would end in divorce just 2.
What the fuck? He got what? Who's that?
What the fuck?
This must have been built before he was famous. What are you laughing for?
Because your reaction.
This is your favorite artist.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Can you explain this?
I don't know.
The hell?
I didn't even know he was married.
Bro, this must have been before he was famous. Must have been. Because I know he could get way better chicks than this.
He can. Yeah.
2 years later. But his love life would eventually come together. He's presently married to Tanisha Shorty Johnson, and together they have 3 sons. Vybz Kartel left the Alliance in 2006 and formed his own collective, Portmore Empire, and a label, Adijahim Records. He immediately began trading.
And Portmore is the town that he's from, right?
Insults with Bounty Killer and Movado, who soon became the Bounty's new protege. The beef spilled over into the streets with a number of murders and shootings linked to the Gaza Gully War, prompted by the dancehall rivalry.
Vybz Kartel is not in any war with any artist. You know what I mean? Vybz Kartel is just doing music, making hit songs, you know what I mean, making products, and overall just making money.
The police and other...
Well, of course he has to say that, right? To not between all the shootings and the killings and everything else that happened. So it looks like him and Bounty Hunter? Is that the guy's name?
Bounty Killer.
Bounty
you
Killer?
talking about Hunter.
Yeah, well, it's tough to keep track of all these names. So between the crazy speaking and everything else like that. So they I guess they had beef, and then he ended up discovering Movado. And then since Bounty Killer had an issue with Vybz Kartel, Movado aligned with him, and then they just started attacking each other, I guess. That led to the shootings and everything. That's what it sounds like to me.
What shootings?
He literally just said it.
Oh, I was tuned out.
Man, pay attention. We got a show over here.
I tuned out.
Pay attention, woman.
But public officials called on the artist to squash the beef. In 2007, both Movado and Vybz Kartel publicly announced an end to the hostilities. But by the summer of 2008, both artists were releasing new tracks aimed at each other, and more violence between the artist groups followed. In 2009, Jamaican Prime Minister Bruce Golding asked for a peace meeting and planned to have a peace concert in Barbados featuring both Movado and Vybz Kartel.
Oh shit! They wanted to have it in Fresh's homeland. They wanted to have it in Barbados.
They was not having it.
They ended up not going, right? I think it ended up getting canceled or whatever.
Yeah, it ended up getting canceled.
Yeah, but why Barbados? Well, is Barbados considered like neutral territory? Probably would have been safer.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or they probably just wanted different location. Too hot in their own country.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Yeah, Bajans are pretty peaceful, at least from what Walt doesn't have a angry bone in his body.
No, he does not.
Nicest guy ever.
He does not.
Nicest dude ever. I've maybe seen him mad in years that I've known him. I've seen him mad maybe 1 or 2 times.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
That ended up getting canceled, but Vybz Kartel did drop the song Life We Live In as a call for peace. Awards in 2008, and that year also expanded his entrepreneurship beyond music. He launched a line of liquor called Street Vibes Rum and a line of prophylactics called Daggering Condoms. Okay.
If the word, the D word wasn't actually being used.
I think we can say daggering.
Okay, we can say daggering.
Yeah, we can sing about daggering.
Sure.
But I think we can say daggering, yes.
Right.
Dagger? What? You can't say dagger in Jamaican.
No, I guess on because it was an interview. So he was trying to see if he could say it on TV. So that's why he said the D word. And then she was like, no, you could say it. You could say
Which
it.
is dagger?
Yeah, daggering.
What does daggering mean? Oh, what? Do that motion again for the people. What is that motion again?
It's like this.
Okay, it is. It's fornication.
Basically.
Daggering?
Yeah. Yes. Basically, doggy style.
Oh, it's doggy style.
Yes.
That's what daggering means.
Yes, penetration.
Okay. Which makes sense that he would release his own condom line, I guess.
Right.
Ah, this guy's a smart entrepreneur, my friend.
Very.
Very, very smart.
And the same
Think about
bleaching,
it.
same bleaching cream he used on his face, he's selling.
So hold on. My man has a bleaching cream. He puts out music.
Mm-hmm.
Then he bleaches his skin. Then on top of that, he makes music that makes me want to smash. Then he puts out condoms for it.
Smart.
Man, that's 4D chess right there, my friends. That right there is the secret.
More awards would come in 2009 with 3 wins at the EME Awards. Then after the success of his singles, Clark's, Clark's 2, Clark's Again, and Clark's Where Will You Have, sales of that brand of shoes spiked in Jamaica.
Everybody have to ask when me get me Clarks. Oh.
So in 2011, he released his own shoe line named Addie's. Far more controversial, he also came out with a line of skin bleaching cake soap. He also hosted his...
Wait, what's it called? Cake soap?
Yeah, cake soap. Clean like me wash my face with the cake soap. That's what he said.
What?
He said basically his face is clean. He said his face is clean like he washed his face with the cake soap. So basically, when he bleached his face, it's supposed to be clean. Because remember, he was black.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yo, what? I want to see all them angry black women that hate me go after this guy. Like, what the? This is colorist, Myron, you colorist.
Bleaching is a thing in Jamaica, though.
It is?
What?
Oh, I didn't know.
It's a big thing in Jamaica.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because the people are going to ask, do you bleach your skin?
No.
No, yeah.
I don't
That is her natural skin complexion, guys.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know, that regular, I mean, what? Chocolate.
You trust me, you could definitely tell when somebody bleach. You could tell by their lips. You could tell by their knuckles.
Oh.
Yeah, you could tell.
Okay, because that's still going to be naturally, like, darker, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why sometimes they'll have to, like, use certain bleaching cream to rub out their knuckles. They had a whole documentary about bleaching in Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that big of a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's entrepreneurship right there. Like he sees that there's people like to bleach their skin here. They like my music and they like to smash. I'm gonna release a bleaching cream. I'm gonna release condoms, and I'm gonna continue to make music that incites. What's that term? Daggering?
Yes.
Yes. Dude, this guy's a smart entrepreneur, man.
He's
I love
very
it.
smart.
Cornering the market, baby. All right, let's get some of these chats real quick.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are enjoying the video, by the way, man. You know, like I said, this is a little bit more of a funny one. Derek Mitchell, $5. Skin bleaching is epidemic in the Caribbean and Africa. Okay. All right. I didn't know that. What else do we got here? We got Michael Taylor, $5. Gaza. Okay, you might have to read that.
It said Gaza Maseh, the teacher, free Kartel. He a cool dude. He was my uncle's neighbor before he got arrested.
What does that first part of it mean?
Basically, he's saying Gaza, which is the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's repping it. So it said Gaza Maseh. He's saying it. And it says, he called himself teacher. So Kartel name is the teacher.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, when he got like when they were doing the trial or whatever, the people were outside protesting. No teacher, no school, right?
Yeah.
When he got convicted.
So they talking about him.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes sense.
He goes by a couple of names.
Okay, he has a lot of nicknames.
Yeah, he do.
He has quite a few nicknames.
He got a few.
Okay, anything else?
Let me see. I'm looking.
And yo, guys, thank you so much for donations. We appreciate it, man. Really do. Like I said, this channel isn't necessarily about making money. This channel is about getting y'all the entertainment and help us get to 100K, man. Subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Camino 12, $10. X-Rated and Mac Dre were releasing records from prison in the early 90s. A Fed episode on X-Rated will be awesome. Thanks for the fire content, Myron. We got y'all. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to release a documentary for y'all on Tuesday. I'm debating whether I'm going to re-release the episode that me and Dollface did on Hanson, the FBI spy, or who knows? Maybe we'll record another one for y'all where we react to a show. Who knows? Fun. Maybe we'll do that for y'all. And then we got Fry Hunted Bands, Shelly Fraser Price on the chat. Shout out to you. What else? And then
you know who Shelly Fraser is?
No, I have no idea. Can you?
She's she just won the Olympic. Well, not the Olympic. A race. She's a
track star.
Track star from Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. So they just won.
Well, the Jamaican track team is.
Yeah, it's lit.
Yeah,
like they just won.
Yeah.
I think she won like 5 years ago, and the year that she didn't win, it was the year that she was pregnant. So she won every year that she.
Oh
won.
wow.
Yeah.
And then she came back from the pregnancy and smacked them still.
Smacked them. Smacked them.
Well, see, with female sports, it's like when a girl's dominant, she's like dominant. They don't just lose. They just don't lose. Like you look at like the UConn women's basketball team, win for years. Just smashing shit out of everybody. So, okay, what do we got here?
Hold on, right here.
DL saying, bro, I'm learning so much. I need to research Jamaican life. Wow, shout out to y'all. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm learning alongside you guys, man. I got Dollface here. She's helping me out because I don't know anything about Jamaican culture, to be honest with y'all. So she's helping out. I'm learning right now alongside with you guys, man. And no one's above learning, right? Becoming better. Beast with Red Pill, $2. Screw bleaching. I'm trying to get darker, weirdos. Okay. You got to jump in the sun, my friend. Beast with the Red Pill. Anybody else? Are we caught up? And it's 1,200 you guys in here, by the way. Please like the video. Like I said, this was a supporter request. All you guys wanted Vybz Kartel, so we're here doing Vybz Kartel, man. Even though I don't know much about Jamaican law, whatever, you guys asked for, so we're here. And I brought a real Jamaican here as well to help y'all out with it. So.
And for y'all saying I'm fake Jamaican.
Oh, they calling you fake Jamaican in the chat?
All my parents, listen, my whole lineage is Jamaican. I'm just born here, but I grew up around Jamaicans my whole life. So I am Jamaican. Like, come on.
100%.
So it doesn't matter. Like
100% purebred, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
His own reality show, Teach a Pet, which featured 20 women living in a house together vying for the artist's attention. Not a bad life. In September of 2011, Vybz Kartel became the first artist to be banned from the airwaves by the National Communications Network of Guyana. The same month, he was arrested by police for possession of marijuana.
They banned him in Guyana?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they ban him in Guyana?
It's music.
Was it because daggering?
I don't think it was just daggering.
It was other stuff. All right.
Was probably not a very serious crime in Jamaica, but the country's major investigation task force later tacked on 2 more charges: illegal possession of a firearm and conspiracy to commit murder. From prison, Vybz authored a book with his business associate.
With the Malcolm X thing.
But that's his eyes. You see him?
Yeah, no, that's him. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. And you can see the Gaza tattoo here with the famous Malcolm X pose. And he has these what are these drop tattoos? In American culture, the teardrop tattoos mean you killed somebody. What does that mean? Does it have a different meaning in Jamaican culture?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Michael Dawson, called the voice of the Jamaican ghetto, incarcerated but not silenced, which was published in 2012. While awaiting his trial for that murder, new charges were added in connection to a second murder. Vybz was charged with the murder of Clive Lizard Williams and for preventing the course of justice.
One guy here, MOGK, says the teardrops in Jamaica means someone who died.
Oh.
So it might not necessarily mean you killed someone, but it means someone died. So maybe he lost some people that were close to him.
Yeah. Okay. I learned that. That's something new I learned today.
There we go. We all learn it over here, baby.
After his associate, Vanessa Gaza Slim Sadler, allegedly claimed that she was robbed by Lizard, apparently to mislead the police into believing that he was still alive. Vybz was
And Lizard is the alleged victim, by the way, guys. We're going to read about a little bit more who was allegedly killed.
found not guilty of the murder of Barrington Burton murder, but after a 65-day trial, the longest in Jamaican history, on March 13, 2014, Vybz Kartel was found guilty of the murder of Clive Lizard Williams, and he was sentenced to life in prison. He's eligible for parole in 2049. While plenty of artists have continued on careers throughout long
2049. God damn.
That's crazy.
And he was born in 76, guys. 2049. How old will he be? Let's see here.
Old and wrinkly.
2049 minus 1976. He'll be 73 years old. God damn.
prison sentences, Vybz Kartel still releases music so regularly that it feels like he never even left.
Right.
Even his social media accounts are.
Is that him in prison with a chick? What? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? What? Yeah, he got charged for 2 murders, guys. He beat one, and then the other one he got in prison for with like 4 other defendants. But can you explain this to us, Dollface? Like what?
I don't know if that's really him.
Oh, they're saying that's not him? Okay, all right. I was about to say, what the fuck?
Allegedly, that's him.
It kind of looked like him. Okay, they're saying that's not him. All right. I was about to say. That's a stunt double. All right, I was about to say, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, we got some
but he's releasing music, though, still, right?
Yes, he is.
How much music has he released since he's been in jail? He's been in jail since 2014.
Listen, a lot of... I can't even tell you because so much songs been released since then. Till now.
And he alleges, too, that, like, the music, I'm not releasing, like, I'm not recording or anything like that, but when he releases the music, isn't it, like, based on, like, stuff that's actually happening now? It's relevant, so it's like...
He wasn't even on the track with Nicki Minaj. He's on the track with some new artists in Jamaica, like...
Yeah, I was looking at
he's relevant.
Like, I was looking at him on Spotify. Like, he had songs in, like, 2022.
Yeah, he even dropped the album. I think it's Dons and Divas or something like that.
Meanwhile, we got artists that have been free for a decade plus that haven't released music. What the fuck? All right, let's hit some of these chats real quick.
All right.
All right, I guess that's not him. Same Dollface. And I'm first generation Jamaican. Everyone else straight off the banana boat. Okay, Michael Taylor. Let's see here. Former Special Agent Officer Myron, you were the best federal agent the U.S. has ever seen. I hereby honor you the Director's Award for Excellence. Thank you, Kevin Thomas. I appreciate that. I did get a Director's Award in 2020, though. I did actually get one. I had one of the best cases in the U.S. Back then. Anybody else?
Yep, one more.
And then we got Anna J. Patson, $5. Dolly, when last... okay, I'll let you take this one. I don't know what that says there.
It says, when last the Babylon boy make you set good like ice in a freezer.
Okay, translate the first sentence for us before you get into the second one.
Okay, so she's saying, Dolly, okay, so she's like, when the last time Babylon boy, meaning Babylon, they call police.
Okay.
So they probably talking about you.
Me. Okay.
Basically saying to set good like an ice in a freezer. Basically, like, you know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Something about Babylon and freezers?
Basically, is basically saying when the last time basically we fucked.
Oh.
That's what it's saying.
But
she's singing his lyrics.
Okay.
Some of his lyrics. When the last you give him the Benz Punani, make him go and ride it out. So Benz Punani meaning, you know, a Benz is a high price car.
Yes.
So they're trying to say like Benz, my pum pum is like Benz price.
Okay. This is extremely creative ways to ask these questions.
So that's what she's saying.
Okay. All right. Thank you for translating that for us.
Basically.
That was
perfect.
Okay. I'm like, wait, what? Anything else? Or was that it?
That was it.
All
Nothing
right,
else.
We'll keep going.
Active.
God.
Vybz denies that he's continued to record behind bars,
hilarious.
but it's a popular
Are y'all sure that wasn't him? That looked like him.
opinion that's not true.
Allegedly.
He continues to release tracks that seem oddly relevant today. And inside the Tower Street prison, there was a studio and a low-frequency radio station called Free FM. That's what
my man had a red. What?
How you think?
They have a recording studio at the prison?
I really think he has a recording studio because how the hell he coming out with all this music?
This would never fly in the United States, bruh. Only in Jamaica.
the rest of the story. I think that's it. Well, you know,
Oh,
because
God.
this is Before They're Famous.
All
My name's
right.
Mike.
Shout out to the YouTube channel, guys. Before they're famous, go ahead and give them a subscribe. Actually, yeah, subscribe just like I did and hit the like button on there and show them some love. This isn't the main YouTube channel that I use, which is why I wasn't sub to it. But yeah, guys, always show love and support. So, okay, so now we're gonna go ahead into this documentary right here. Okay, same thing, guys. Always like and subscribe, right? And this documents the actual takedown when he was arrested. Okay, guys, and we'll go over this a little bit. So we know who he is. We covered his music. We translated some Jamaican phrases for y'all. And what's the official language? It's Patois, right?
Yeah, Patois.
Which is essentially broken English?
Broken British English, not American English.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay.
When you go in England and they say certain terminology and words, they understand them perfectly.
Better than here.
Yeah, because it's the same. It's just the Queen's is broken English.
Okay.
Just like Haitian Creole is broken French.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense because now that I think about it, they use the term roadman a lot in the UK. And there's like a lot of Jamaicans that speak that way and have that slang. And I always wonder, like, why is there such a huge, but now that makes sense. I didn't know that. Okay. You learn something new every day, man.
Got one super chat.
Okay. And then we got Chris Thomas, Virgin Islands in the building.
Mother skunt.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't really know, but Trinidadians and Virgin Island people say that a lot. Mother skunt. I don't know what it means.
Okay, if we could get a translator in the building to translate that, we need subtitles in this motherfucker, man. I need help. This is not Myron Gaines' comfort zone right here, and I'm willing to admit I admit this. I don't know what's going on. Okay, and I think we're caught up on everything, right? Okay, cool. This is a takedown, guys.
The popular and controversial dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, whose given name is Deja Palmer, remains in police custody this evening. He was arrested before daybreak this morning after police raided a New Kingston hotel and allegedly found a quantity of ganja. But in a move that could indicate that the police have other charges in mind, officers spent much of the day searching premises linked to the entertainer.
On September 29, 2011, Kartel was arrested by police for possession of ganja. Jamaica's Major Investigation Task Force then later charged him with the murder of a Jamaican businessman, Barrington Burton, conspiracy to murder and illegal possession of a firearm.
Kirk Wright was in tow as investigators went from one location to another.
So they went ahead and picked him up, guys, back in like 2011. All right. And you guys are going to see here that clearly there was a little bit more to it because they started searching other places. Myron, do James Whitey Bulger case, FBI is corrupt. Okay. I will do Whitey Bulger for y'all, man. That was actually a good case. I could definitely do a breakdown on that one. I might even react to the movie for you guys. It was a movie that was released on Whitey Bulger a couple of years ago that I thought was pretty good. Or I'll react to one of the documentaries on him. But yeah, we could definitely cover the Whitey Bulger case, the mafia, the Winter Hill Gang, all that. Are you familiar with Whitey Bulger or no?
No, not at all.
No, okay.
It sounds interesting.
Famous crime boss out of Boston.
Okay.
But I'll definitely cover that. I'll write that down for y'all. Okay. And then hit the damn like button. Hell, maybe we'll even do it tonight for y'all. Who knows? Because what I've noticed, guys, is when I react to the documentaries, I have to record them ahead of time, right? And then upload it to YouTube. And then that way I don't get hit with copyright or anything like that. As you guys know, I did a documentary. Actually, I did it with Dollface too when we reacted to Hanson, Robert Hanson, and the video got taken down after like all this other stuff, even though it was like 100%, fair use. But once I upload it and then I put in my any appeals that I might have to, whatever, it's good. So then y'all can go ahead. But I'm re-releasing the Hanson one for y'all. Updated timestamp, super fucking detailed. And we're going to go ahead and record another one for y'all maybe tonight or tomorrow where we cover another case because you guys really like those documentary reviews. We did one on Paid in Full. I know you guys really enjoyed that one. So okay, we got D Howard here, $20. Fresh and fit, love you brothers, watch you every day. You talk about the same things I've been going through, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. These women need to go back to school alone, feminism, etiquette, and how to be a woman to get the man. Yeah, man, my friend, those days are done. Like girls don't give a fuck, bro. They're just gonna want what they want, and if you don't adhere to it, they're gonna just move on to the next guy. And if you do, then it is what it is. But trust me, guys, girls are not conceding any of the leverage that they have nowadays. All right, so let's keep going on with the documentary here. You have anything you want to say, Dollface, for?
No, not at the moment. No.
Okay.
Investigators were kept busy all afternoon as they swooped down on several premises reportedly frequented by Vybz Kartel. The police team comprising the Caribbean Search Center and the flying squad first went to the upscale St. Andrew neighborhood of Norbrook, armed with...
And that's a really nice neighborhood in Jamaica, right, where he lives at now? Norbrook?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Don't know.
No?
I don't know them parts of Jamaica.
You don't know. You only know the hood parts.
No, absolutely. No, I don't. There's just certain parts I know that I've been.
So they went to go get him first.
Various tools. Yep. The officers went straight to work. Here, a team member carefully searches a knapsack allegedly found inside the DJ's home. After more than an hour, the team emerged with several bags containing various items.
And guys, DJ means artist. That's like a Jamaican thing that they refer to, like a musician is a DJ.
The DJ also emerged in handcuffs to be taken to another premises linked to him. Now, after that detailed search of the entertainer's house in Norbrook, the police moved on to another location here in Havendale. At this time, it was a premises on Souflotv Avenue in Havendale, St. Andrew, which persons in the area confirmed had been damaged by fire about 2 weeks ago. At each location, the police brought the DJ inside the premises before conducting a search. The police spent about half an hour at the Havendale location before removing a scorched computer hard drive and what appeared to be a computer. The team then went to Portmore in St. Catherine, Independent City to be exact, where they spent some time searching another premises. Many persons, including his girlfriend Shorty, converged at the location. As the DJ emerged from the premises, persons jeered the police saying Kartel should be freed. He was quickly whisked away by the police to an undisclosed location before his journey across the corporate area and St. Catherine.
So they searched a bunch of his residences and got him out of there ASAP. So anytime, guys, I mean, this is any country that practices common law. When they arrest you and they're searching your house and they're searching a bunch of other places that you live as well, you best believe that they're trying to build a strong case against you for potentially other charges, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The whole purposes of search warrants a lot of times, guys, is to gather evidence to substantiate and or more than likely to create new charges, okay? So the fact that they were not only arresting him, but also searching means that they had quite a bit of probable cause, right, to be able to go ahead and search. Now, obviously, every country is different, but in general, when it comes to the United States, England, Australia, these first world countries that they practice common law, typically the threshold to be able to search is probable cause, okay? They might have a different term for it, but it's the general same amount of evidence needed.
The popular artist had spent the morning here at the Kingston Central Police Station. The DJ was brought here after being nabbed during a raid at the New Kingston Hotel about 4 o'clock this morning. 2 other associates, including a woman, were held. A quantity of ganja was allegedly found in the room they occupied. But the
quantity of ganja, that is marijuana, gentlemen. Now, question, Dollface, is weed actually illegal in Jamaica?
That I don't know. You would have to ask a caller.
Okay, all right.
Because I'm not sure. But like I said, when I go down there, I see it on the streets. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're just enforcing it for him.
Maybe.
Yeah, all right.
DJ's attorney.
Okay, someone's saying not anymore.
Yeah, I just
so it might not be illegal anymore. But this, yes, it's illegal, but no one gives a fuck. Okay, thank you guys for the clarification. Granted, this was in 2011, guys, so maybe 10 years ago. I mean, even here in the United States, weed laws were a lot different even here.
True.
You know, a lot of states have decriminalized it since. But yeah, okay, some people are saying it's legal now.
Yeah.
Law. Christian Tavares Winston told TVJ News Center that the ganja found in the entertainer's room cannot be linked to the artist, as there were other persons who had access. It appears, however, that the police may have something bigger than ganja charges on their minds. Assistant Commissioner of Police Eden Powell confirmed that the DJ's detention is part of a wider investigation, but would provide no more information. But our sources say murder charges could be laid against persons close to the controversial entertainer. The DJ's attorneys said
that was when the shit first broke out.
They will be waiting for the police to indicate the way forward.
Though Kartel was granted bail for the Burton's murder at a sum of $3 million Jamaican dollars, he remained in jail in connection with a second murder, of one Clive Lizard Williams.
$3 million Jamaican dollars. I got to see how much that is in US. Hold on.
Addy was charged, along with Sean Storm and others including Vanessa Gaza's Slim Sadler, with perverting the course of justice, after Sadler allegedly claimed that Williams had robbed her in order to mislead the police into believing that he was still alive.
Kartel and the others are alleged to have killed Clive Lizard Williams over 2 missing guns, which Kartel refers to as shoes. During the case, the key prosecution witness testified
Somebody
that
said
the guns were
20K
given to him
USD.
and Clive Lizard Williams by Vybz Kartel.
Yeah, roughly,
The lock
yep.
went missing. He testified that Kartel demanded their return. On Tuesday, August 16, 2011, he said the entertainer sent for them. They were taken by Sean Storm in a taxi to number 7 Souflotv Avenue in Havendale. First, the voice notes beginning 2 days before the August 16, 2011 incident where Clive Lizard Williams is believed to be killed. August 14, 2011, 2:42 p.m.
Okay, this is the voice recording call that I think they used as evidence as well. And just so you guys know, it comes out 3 million Jamaican dollars comes out to about $20,000 US, 19,732. This is as of now, so probably was less before. This is, remember, this is back in what, 2011 when he posted this bond or whatever. So it was probably worth even less back then. But as of today, it's about $19,732. So this is a voice recording call that they actually pulled from his phone, if I'm not mistaken, a voice note, right? Where he's talking about some stuff. They're going to beep it out a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and play it for y'all. It's really tough to understand because it's patois, but we'll see what he's saying here.
Be killed. August 14, 2011, 2:42 p.m.
They don't know what's a lizard and we. I will call my phone today and tell me, say, them can't find the 2 new shoes them when me give them, dog. So them lock them in our house. Side of all feet where I build up, dog, in a lock 2 shoes and can't find my shoes, Virgin. And I come tell me, dog, yo, I just tell them, say, make sure I get my shoes by 8 o'clock in a bad man.
Now, during his testimony, the key prosecution witness told the court that shoes was another name for gun and lace bullet.
If I was as talented as Kartel is talented, I would never be there.
And that was some of the evidence used against him to convict him in
That don't
2014.
even sound like him. That's the crazy thing.
Don't sound like him. Yeah, and there's some controversies as well, which we're going to address here in a second, guys. Someone actually made a really good, more of a conspiracy video as far as like why he's, he could not have committed that murder. But we'll talk about that here in a second.
The law system not right, because them knows a lizard is a killer. Everybody knows a lizard is a killer. Everybody who do the law, them know that. Enough people lizard kill. So them shouldn't send Kartel to prison.
This film I get 25 years.
But I'm a piece of them I give man 25 years now.
And God will say, I lost, we left it like God.
With the lack of evidence, and evidence being tampered with, no dead body to confirm Williams' death, and with the hatred for him by the upper-class society, on April 3, 2014.
Kartel and 3 others were sentenced to life in prison for the 2011 murder.
Adidja Palmer is to serve 35 years before he becomes eligible for parole. Andre St. John, 30 years. And Sean Campbell and Kyra Jones, 25 years.
God damn! Well, so this is what they got, guys. One more time for y'all.
Others were sentenced to life in prison.
And Kyra.
So he got 35 years before eligible for parole, and these are his co-conspirators. Do you know anything about these people, Dollface, or no?
Nah.
Yeah, I know one of the girls got hit with like tampering because she excuse me. She lied about one of the guys like leaving the country or some shit like that, or the victim. She tampered with the investigation essentially is what she did.
Okay.
I think
Probably that's the kid.
Kahira, maybe.
Yeah.
Jones, 25 years.
The wickedness that we're about to deserve that. If they deserve that. 35 years, himself. If they deserve it, hardly about wickedness that. Let the file is that. They don't know the police.
And just so y'all know, there were hundreds of people lined up when he was getting sentenced, or so when they read the conviction and waiting on the verdict and everything else like that. So, yeah, I mean, this guy is loved in Jamaica. I mean, hell, some of y'all in the chat love him as well. A lot of you guys, yeah, free world boss man. Yeah, I see it.
Them say we have purity. System of free the Gaza general. Israel say we are. The system of free me. Them a say me is a dan, no call me so. Show me help get to use when I be know. Why you do that, Mr. Officer? When you come and search in a me house so far? When you want lock up shorty back? You not see me with no gun in the officer.
Wait, that's what it was. She lied that the deceased robbed their lizard, who lizard himself apparently, from what people are saying, was a killer himself.
Right.
So, and and we'll talk about that here in a second. Who's this, by the way?
That's Kartel.
That's him. Oh, okay. I just heard the word free, so I was like,
set
wait,
me free.
Oh, so this is a song about setting him free before he went into jail?
It probably, but it's a song.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
he knew. He foresaw what was going to happen, I guess. Okay, so let's hit some of these chats real quick. Dollface, can you take this for a second? Here, I'm gonna go ahead and
What's up?
No, like get some of the chats up real fast.
Okay.
And thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are the best. And guys, do me a favor, go ahead and like the video, goddammit, because it took quite a bit of time for me to prepare for this thing. And Dollface did quite a bit of work as well. Shout out to her for getting the documents and everything else like that and the video. She was a big part in making this presentation happen. So you guys got to give her a big thank you, because if it weren't for her, I probably wouldn't be doing this case right now, because I don't know enough about this stuff. I'm not educated enough on Jamaican culture, music, and the legal system. So
right.
So yeah,
Like,
so shout out to her.
I did my best because I don't know about the legal system there as well. So it's a lot of information, and it's interesting because I didn't really know about the case. I knew he was locked up or whatever, but doing the research, I'm like, wow, like doing the other cases with you made me like look at it from a different lens. Like
You were able to like analyze it a little bit better.
yeah. So
Okay. So all right, so I got another video here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and some of these chats before I play the next video. Christina from Fresh Fit, $2. I'm sorry for walking in front of the camera, man. You guys are fucking clowns. Antoine Dunkley, $5. I love this, Dollface. You got to put Myron hip. Us Jamaicans are a different breed. I'm seeing that, my friend.
we're very different.
What else? Anything else?
Nope,
Caught
that's
up?
it.
Cool. All right, so I got another video here that we're gonna play for y'all real fast, guys. And this is from a guy named Souflotv. You want to give the people a background on this guy real quick, because he's been covering this case extensively, if I'm not mistaken, right, Dollface?
It looked like he's a big Vybz Kartel fan. He's definitely, I've been watching the videos leading up to this trial, and he definitely got the information on lock.
Okay. So as usual, guys,
So shout out to him.
like, subscribe. Okay, do the same thing for this channel, guys. Go ahead and show that love, man, because real talk, guys, it really helps a lot with the algorithm when you like the video. It helps push it in. More people can find it. And yeah, man, like I said, I did this video for y'all, man. Like, I don't know anything really about Jamaican culture. So I had to do some research, get ready, and study this thing up. And, it is what it is. We do what we got to do for the people, man. Because you guys have been requesting this case since like the beginning of Fed It, man. I remember, for a while, a couple months. I mean, you were with me when they were first asking for this case.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to go ahead and talk. The name of this video is Vybz Kartel Was Not at the House, Concrete Evidence Shows. All right, so we're going to play a portion of this thing so you guys can kind of get another perspective here on why Vybz Kartel may not be the person that was involved in the murder. And then on top of that, guys, just so you know that there is an appeal out there, which I'll show you guys that as well.
Again, everybody, it's your host with the most. As you know now that this whole Vybz Kartel appeal thing with Sean Storm and the rest of the fellas, this here is hot topic, right? Side note for a little bit. Remember I said that this would be the perfect time for Mavado to land in Jamaica. Nobody wouldn't even pay him much mind because something else is more pressing right now. By the way, what's going on with Mavado's son? Is he still incarcerated? Is Mavado still overseas? Are the police still pressing for him to come back to Jamaica? If you know anything about that, answer that in the comment section. But what we come to talk about right now, lawyers insist that Vybz Kartel was not present when Lizard was killed. So Vybz Kartel was not present when Clive Lizard...
And remember, guys, Clive Lizard is a business associate that was killed. And just to give you guys a little bit of background on him real fast, allegedly he was a murderer himself. And then the other girl was saying that he robbed her. And the other thing too, guys, is that you got to understand that no one has his body. His body was never found. And there was reports that he fled the country and he left. So he's still alive. So they don't have a body. So that's also very interesting as well, that they were able to successfully prosecute this without having a body. What happened? On the chat
that just came in.
Real Jamaican Christina for Fresh and Fit. Nah, trust voice. What?
It said no trust voice note Masari Huaguan Dollface. Basically, they don't trust the voice. She don't trust the voice note. And she just saying, "What's up, Dollface?"
Okay. All right. You guys are clowns.
That was murdered. His attorney is insisting during the appeal case. And of course, it's his attorney's job to insist that her client was not present, right? While someone is being murdered, given the fact that he is on a murder trial. Common sense. But there are so many pieces of information here that do not add up. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I just think that the whole case blown out already. Big holes are in it that I don't see any way that the prosecution are going to be able to patch these holes up. But, however, I'm going to go off of what's out there and not what I personally feel.
And this is a big thing, guys. He's gonna talk a little bit about the evidence here.
So, Vybz Kartel's lead attorney, Valerie Nita Robertson, told the appeal court on Wednesday, July 18th, that the world boss DJ could not have been at a Havendale St. Andrew house where Clive Lizard Williams was allegedly being killed, because Kartel was at the corporate area hospital when the alleged murder was committed.
Oh, shit. So the cell phone data shows that he was at a hospital at the same time that Clive was allegedly being murdered. Okay. So he could not have been at two places at once. All right. So let's keep going.
During the appeal case hearing, the lawyer stated that the dancehall entertainer arrived at the corporate area hospital. Now, people, them have actual proof, time checked in with doctor, seen by someone at this specific time, documented.
So he was at the hospital, guys. Proven.
Documents.
Okay. So he was there because he signed in or checked in or whatever it may be. So he could not have been at the other place at the same time. So not only does the cell phone confirm this, but also other witness statements and or potentially even cameras if it's a hospital.
I know people are going to still try to argue this away, but there's so many things in this case that still has me questioning, like, why had all this not come to light before? And the issue is that judge that was overseeing the case made sure that he omitted or barred all these types of evidence from entering, right? So, again, she's saying that her client could not have been there because at that time, there's documented proof that the entertainer arrived at the corporate area hospital at 7:48 p.m. on the same day as the alleged incident.
Oh, shit.
Alleged, because nobody still don't know if him dead yet, and there has still been no proof that he was murdered in the house or location that they're claiming he was. Walk with me so far? It would mean that Mr. Palmer would not be at the house when this thing, the murder, happened. The Queen's Counsel told the court the attorneys argued that this information challenges the accuracy of cell tower information that was used during the entertainer's 2014 murder trial. All right. So here we have a discrepancy. They have documented proof of what time he was at the hospital, and it does not match up to the cell tower information that was used during his trial in 2014. Somebody made up something and made it fit conveniently. Police Inspector Warren Williams, who heads the police cybercrime unit, had given evidence that cell tower information placed Kartel at the Havendale house at 7:52 p.m.
Now, with cell tower information, guys, you guys are probably wondering what the hell is cell tower information. Anytime you're using a cell phone, okay, guys, the cell phone is continuously looking for a cell tower to connect to so that it has service, okay? As soon as that phone is on, it's always pinging, trying to find a cell tower to get service to, okay? And what that does is it creates data. That data, okay, can be gathered from law enforcement agencies through a subpoena, through a grand jury subpoena, through a search warrant, whatever it may be, depending on how invasive they want to get with it. And they can go ahead and get where your phone was at a certain location at a certain time based off of where the phone was trying to locate a cell tower. This is the same evidence that they're using against YNW Melly, guys, in the case, which is why it's so strong, because the phone puts him at the place of the crime the entire way, which goes against what his he was his co-defendant, the people that were covering for Melly, they all lied saying he was here, he was there, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is the cell phone shows he was in the locations where his two friends were murdered. So cell phone location, guys, is extremely reliable because there's no disputing it. You know, when you go ahead and look at cell phone records, you can't dispute the fact that you were at this location at this time. And with the way technology is nowadays, they can pinpoint it down to fucking meters, guys. We're talking feet, inches, whatever. So in the case of the Melly case, they were able to show that he walked around the car, shot into the vehicle, etc. Okay? So cell phone location data is extremely reliable as far as figuring out where someone was at a given time.
Now, I want to know, because is this police a techie? Does this police work with Digicel or whoever else is the carrier and has privy information to the cell phone tower information? Because this is not just readily information, right? You have to do a bit of digging to get this. So I want to know where he got this from. But anyhow, what he
in the United States, you can get cell phone tower stuff depending on, you can do it with a grand jury subpoena, or you could do it with a search warrant. Okay, if it's historical, all right, typically you may need a search warrant for that. Again, it depends on what type of investigation you're running, what kind of records you're trying to get. The more invasive, the more probable cause you need. Okay, but typically you can go ahead and get it through a search warrant. All right, or you could do an active one where you listen, like where you're actually pinging the phone, right? Where you're actually like seeing where they're at the same time. This is commonly used in drug investigations, which is what I used to do, right? If I knew I was watching a drug dealer, I would, you wouldn't be able to do surveillance on them. So you can go ahead and do something called a ping warrant, which is you could track their phone, or you could do historical cell site data, which also requires a search warrant. And that would give you where the phone was at certain times and certain dates, which is what a lot of homicide investigators will use a lot of the times on the dates of alleged crime.
Presented at court at the time last year at the trial in 2014, he said at 7:52, Kartel cell phone.
Which, by the way, stop the show real quick, man. I'm looking real fast, and we got 1.4K you guys watching right now, but we only got what 800 like not even 900 likes, guys. Get us to at least we should be at 1,200 easy right now.
Yep,
1,200 likes, man. Like the video, guys. Don't be a ninja watcher, man. This episode is for the people, man. I got a fake Jamaican here, Dollface, allegedly, according to all you guys, she's a fake Jamaican. You have anything you want to say to the people about that, by the way?
Hey, I can't convince you if I'm Jamaican or not. If you want to believe I'm a fake Jamaican, that's cool.
Bam, there you go. So I got this fake Jamaican in the house. And then also, we're breaking down this case for y'all, man. This isn't even in my purview, really, but we're doing it for the people. So all I ask, guys, is that you guys like the video, man. You don't have to donate $1 to the stream. Like I said, this is really for entertainment purposes and education. And I love doing these kinds of things. So just like the video, man. Help the channel grow. I want to get another plaque so I can flex it on the haters. Help me hit 100,000 subscribers, guys. And you do that by liking the video and subscribing. You don't have to donate $1 to the stream. I appreciate it so much.
And puts him at the house. His attorney is saying no, he could not have been there because at 7:48 he was at the hospital. However, Nita Robinson cited evidence from the main prosecution witness also that he arrived at the house at 8 p.m. and that after the events he witnessed at the house, he personally took Kartel to the hospital close to 9 p.m. This is what the prosecution's witness is saying. Now, mind you again, must I remind you that it is documented at the hospital that Mr. Palmer checked in at the hospital at 7:48.
Again, Palmer's Vybz Kartel, guys.
48 p.m. So here you have the key witness to the prosecution saying that him see a bag of thing going at the house. And
whoa, see a bag of thing that what?
He's saying a lot of things happening at the house.
Okay.
So a bag of things.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
After all that went down, it was about 9 o'clock that he took Kartel to the hospital. Kartel, whose real name is Adidja Palmer, was convicted in 2014, as we all know, along with his protege, Sean Storm, real name Sean Campbell, and Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John, for the killing of Clive Williams, a.k.a. Lizard. They were all given a mandatory life sentence, right? And they're supposed to serve out all this time. But here we stand at the Court of Appeals because they have been granted appeal and they are fighting for their freedom once again. And I must admit, this is very compelling no on behalf of the defense, because there are big holes being blown. There are shotgun-sized holes being blown in this case right now. So, a little side note. Someone said, Souflotv, where is Mr. Finson? Tom Tavares Finson. Big high power Tom Tavares Finson. Where is he now? How come he's not showing his face more regularly? How come he's not the one that's out in the forefront like how he was in 2014 at the trial? Well, I don't work with Mr. Finson. I don't work with any of the lawyers, but I can make a wild guess that all the attorneys are working together that represent this team of men, right? And what they're doing is they're putting a fresh face to the whole thing. Because remember, I know, under Mr. Tom Tavares Finson and his son, the case, they failed. And I remember specifically Tom Tavares Finson saying something to the effect of, we can't believe it. It is not that we were prepared. It is that we had so much that we could have put forward, because we over here, looking in from the outside, we were saying, well, damn, I wouldn't want a lawyer like that because I don't think he was aggressive enough in defending his client's freedom. I mean, you have a high-profile client here, and you have all this information to free the client.
And guys, go ahead and like the video, man. The other thing too, also, is a defense attorney didn't go hard enough on defending him as well.
Didn't.
And you would think like, yo, like this is
A high-profile case.
High-profile case. You go a little bit harder, and they didn't challenge the evidence hard enough. And the thing is, guys, you got to understand what all criminal cases is. When you have a criminal case, it's the defense's job to attack the evidence, okay? And when you attack the evidence, you're going to attack chain of custody issues. You're going to attack with how the evidence was gathered. You're going to attack the validity of the evidence. You're going to attack witnesses. You're going to attack witness credibility. These are all things that you have to attack to be able to make the prosecution's case weaker. So you got to remember that the prosecution has to be dead on. The defense, all they have to do is show that there's a little bit of doubt. Hey, maybe that witness isn't that credible. You know, hey, they're a little bit weird. You know, or hey, I've been able to prove that this witness has lied in the past. They're not a credible witness, whatever. All you have to do is muddy up the waters a little bit as a defense and then get it to what? Reasonable doubt. That's all you got to do is create reasonable doubt that, okay, he probably killed him, but I'm not 100% sure, so he's got to walk. Okay? The laws are written in a way where you're innocent until proven guilty, and it's you got to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. And the burden of performance is on the government to prove that you are, in fact, the killer. All right?
But you went,
and that's the case in most countries that practice common law.
Went in there willy-nilly, came out every day, spoke to the media as if it's all going well, and bam, we got hit with guilty verdict and then life sentence. It was quite shocking. And I remember Mr. Finson saying they're shocked because they did not push as hard as they could have, because half of what they heard in there made no sense to them, and they did not and could not still believe that Judge Burt Reynolds actually went through with that verdict, given everything that went down in that courtroom.
And I think it was a 10-1 decision where it was 11 jurors, 10 of them said, yeah, he's guilty. And then another, I think one person was like, nah, but they were still able to convict him. Garage Man Teddy, $20. What's good, Myron? You familiar with the Fed stingray? I've heard it's so confidential they avoid bringing it up at trials. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it.
Hold on, there's one more.
And then Gabriel Milaku, $10. I cannot confirm or deny anything. Can you cover crime boss Bumpy Johnson and drug trafficker Frank Lucas during the 1960 heroin epidemic in contrast to the movie American Gangster and show us how this drug ring came to an end? Yeah, I could cover that. Maybe we'll watch the movie Blue Magic or some shit like that. That would be tough. Okay. So we kind of got an idea here now from this video. So the other thing I want to also bring to your guys' attention is another piece of evidence that they were able to show that has issue with it, which was a cell phone that they seized from him. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this appeal up for y'all real fast. And then we're going to start taking calls. And guys, to call into the show, by the way, and I'm going to go ahead and fire up the phone lines right now. Okay, the phone number to call into the show, guys, is 515-605-9740. 9740. Again, that number is 515-605-9740. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for y'all. Give me 1 second. We have so many banners here. Thank you guys so much for the support, by the way. Don't forget to like the goddamn video. God damn it, Chris. Chris has this shit organized in a whole other way. Where is the goddamn thing? All right, bam, there you go. 515-605-9740, guys. Again, that number is 515-605-9740. I'm going to connect it right now. And then we're going to analyze this last piece of evidence here, and this issue with evidence, and then we'll start taking some of your phone calls.
Now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press...
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3,
That British lady.
2,
or Australian
1.
lady. You know what time it is. Blog Talk Radio.
Blog Talk Radio.
All right, cool. So we're hot now, guys. So go ahead and call into the show. Again, the number is 515-605-9740. We'll take in some of your calls. So, okay. So the other thing I want to talk to you guys about, I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to share this screen right here real fast with y'all before we take the phone calls. This is an appeal that was filed on behalf of your boy, Vybz Kartel. And shout out to Dollface for getting me this document. Like I said, she did a bunch of work on this case for y'all, man. So you guys got to thank her as much as you guys call her a fake Jamaican. She was able to get some real Jamaican stuff here. This is the court, out of the Court of Appeals here, as you guys can see. Here's our boy right here, Adidja Palmer, right, and his other co-defendants. So the thing here that we were gonna, pay attention to is phone. Okay, so where is it? Hold on. Okay, so one of the things that they want to attack, right, is the phone that was seized from Vybz Kartel. The technology evidence that has two main aspects to it. The first is an offshoot of the analysis of the effect of the admission of CDJS2 on the right to privacy. The second is the admissibility of a cellular telephone that is said to have been taken from Mr. Palmer during the course of the investigation of Mr. Williams' death. Remember, guys, Mr. Williams is the victim, Clive Williams. On the issue of the admissibility of JS2 through the analysis conducted above, has concluded that the issue does not qualify for reference under Section 110. It does not appear that it gave the court some concern given the departure by police for at least a second time from the provision of the ICA. The court also considered the importance of the application of the constitutional right to privacy. Accordingly, it does seem that the issue warrants referral to the lordship by virtue of Section 35 of the JA. Mr. Taylor conceded that this was an area of exceptional public importance. Okay, so we're going to go ahead to the second thing that references the phone. Did the fact that the information which was provided by the communications provider Digicel to the police about the use of Exhibit 14C, a BlackBerry cellular telephone, and Digicel, guys, is very big in the Caribbean. Okay, and I think Jamaica is it the main service provider in Jamaica, Digicel?
Yes, Digicel. There's two, Digicel and Flow.
Okay. On the communications provider network in circumstances where there was not strict compliance with the procedure laid down, provisions of the Interception of Communications Act give rise to the breach of the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms of 2011. Okay, so that's another thing that they're trying to go at it for. And then on the issue of admissibility of the cellular telephone, which is a crucial part of the prosecution's case, the applicants assert that the use and handling of the instrument is plagued with uncertainties that should have prevented its admission into evidence. And we're going to talk about those uncertainties here in a second. According to the applicants, the uncertainties surrounding the instrument had its contents are such that not only was the learned judge wrong to have admitted it into evidence, but this court erred in principle in holding that the mere possibility of tampering is insufficient to prevent admission into evidence. The applicants argue that the court's approach reduces the standard of proof that the prosecution bears. The applicants extend that the reasoning of the admission of JS2, which is probably what the evidence is numbered as, which also suffered from the uncertainty that it may be different from the master or control copy of the CD JS1, which had gone missing. So long story short, what the hell does this mean in English, guys? So the main thing is this. Essentially, the phone that was seized from Vybz Kartel was held improperly by the police. It was seized by the police and put into evidence. Once it was put into evidence, one of the cops took it out and brought it home. And he used it to make a phone call, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then he brought it back and put it back into evidence. And there were some issues with, obviously, chain of custody here. This is how they were able to beat the OJ case, right? They attacked the evidence in chain of custody. Because anytime you seize a piece of evidence, guys, the agent or the law enforcement officer that seizes it puts it in a bag, seals the bag, not able to open it again, writes up like a chain of custody thing, right? Like a document form they call chain of custody. And the person that seizes it writes their name, signs it, and dates it and times it. And then anyone else that handles that piece of evidence has to put their name on it, so you can go ahead and have the chain of evidence. You can see who touched the evidence. And then as soon as it's seized, put in the bag, it's supposed to be put in an evidence room and held there until the case either hits trial or the case is done and 100% adjudicated. Okay? So the fact that there were issues with the evidence and how it was held with the police obviously causes a lot of problems. Okay? And this cell phone was admitted into evidence during the trial and was used, right, to convict them. And since it wasn't properly, held on a chain of custody and it could have been tampered with, there were some issues with, voice memos being altered and everything else like that with dates being off. This is something that should not have been admitted into evidence. I mean, in the United States, this would have been immediately removed as evidence. But for some weird reason, it came into evidence in Jamaica. So this is another point of issue as well. You have anything on this?
Yeah, I just thought it was weird. Like,
Yeah.
if it was up here,
No way it would have been admitted.
that whole case would have been thrown out. It's just too many loopholes.
Yeah.
So,
because you got to be spot on.
yeah, you're the cop, you take the phone home, make a phone call and say, oh, it wasn't tampered. Like,
Yep.
hello, do you know the meaning of tampered evidence?
Yep.
Like,
Yep. And some of the people here in the chat are saying, that it was definitely tampered with. And he proved it was tampered with in England recently. Yeah. I mean, there's issues here. There's definitely issues here,
mhm.
Okay. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and go to the phone lines here. You have anything you want to say, Dollface, before I get into this bad
Let's
boy?
hit these phone lines.
All
And
right.
you guys like the video.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, in the United States, this would have never flown. But again, this is just kind of what it is in other places, man.
Yep.
A lot of people talk shit about the United States being corrupt and all this other stuff. But I'll tell you guys this, our rule of law is a lot stronger than a lot of these other countries. That's the reason why the United States is the world's reserve currency, man. Because like it or not, we're pretty damn good when it comes to dealing with corruption. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing, I'll tell you guys this from a federal law enforcement standpoint. There's nothing more that the U.S. Attorney's Office likes to do than take down dirty cops and dirty politicians, bro. They love it because it's a huge press release. It gets the office a lot of clout. It's a big win. They get some federal funding. So, going after corrupt officials in the United States is huge. I mean, you guys saw the episode that I did on Operation Shattered Shield, which was the biggest dirty police corruption takedown in New Orleans history. And that case, they spent millions of dollars to get that shit done back in the 90s, man. So they do go after corrupt police as much as people want to talk shit about the government. In the United States, it's a sexy thing to do, man. I mean, I'll tell you guys this. I've busted a bunch of dirty cops myself, and the U.S. Attorney's Office never turns down dirty law enforcement or dirty public servant cases. All right, cool. So let's hit the first person here, 813. 813, welcome to the show, my friend.
Yo,
what up, man?
Byron, that's you?
Yeah, it's me, man.
Yeah,
what's up?
bro? Cool. Yeah, first time calling in. But yeah, man. So I was calling. I had a federal case not too long ago, man. And my question is, like, did you used to get like I don't know, like a high almost off of like catching crooks?
I mean, it wasn't necessarily a high, man. I mean, I just derived a lot of fulfillment from doing big cases and piecing things together and everything else like that.
Okay. Yeah. And my other thing was like, am I allowed to ask like a fresh and fit related like issue?
Absolutely not. But go on, answer your question. Like, no, but we'll answer it.
We were trying to keep it organized, but go ahead. But for everybody else,
Okay, no, it was
go ahead.
yeah. No, it was in regards to like the little like Christina thing when she walked in front of the camera.
No, man, we're not going to talk
I
about
don't
that.
know, man. You like okay, all right, fuck it. That's all I had to say, bro.
Yeah,
I wasn't really prepared for this, but
Yeah, stay on topic, guys. Please stay on topic. All right, man. Later. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
All right, we got 239 coming up. 239, welcome to the show.
Check.
What up, man?
239.
Yep.
All right. First time calling in. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Dollface as well.
Okay.
Hello. Thank
And
you.
I'm just gonna keep it, just about the Vybz Kartel case.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
So starting off with the system in Jamaica. I'm gonna say it's probably one of the most corrupt systems.
Is it?
It's just like you could call it similar to the Haitian system. You know, it's the Caribbean. They don't have as much power in laws and stuff like that. So everybody is it's all about power and money.
Okay.
It's not really about the laws. Everybody break the rules, break the laws and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
And I personally believe that Vybz Kartel is tied to the case, and he probably wasn't at the scene at the time of murder, or he probably didn't do it himself, but it's Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel is like the Bin Laden of Jamaica, you know, the Saddam Hussein. And he's very influential, as you can see. He literally, like, he runs dancehall music. As you can see, he's in prison right now making millions of dollars, multiple music from back to back.
All right, so you think he did it?
So I think he's definitely tied. Yeah, well, I don't think he did it personally, but he's probably the one that called the shot. Because the voice note, even though they're going to say it's not his voice note, you know, it's somebody else. But it's basically saying the guy, Lizard, stole his shoes, which is the gun, you know, the bullets and stuff like that. And he needs it back by a certain time. And then that's when it leads to Lizard being missing. So I think that he's tied to it. But just because, like, so many holes in the case, you know, people tampering with evidence and it's just a whole bunch of, you know, it's Jamaica. The laws and rules don't apply. So I think that's where everything went downhill. But, hey, big up to Vybz Kartel, shout out to Fresh and Fit, and big up Dollface again.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you for calling into the show. And cool. So you think he's guilty then? All right. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go to 876 here. 876. Go ahead. You are on the air, my friend.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you, my friend. And guys, if you want to cut the line and get on the show, go ahead and send a super chat in with the last 4 digits of your phone number, and you'll cut the line and be able to get on faster if you guys want, because I can already see the phone lines are starting to blow up here a bit. So if you want to jump in quicker, send a super chat in, last 4 digits of your number, and I'll get you in. Go ahead, brother. Welcome to the show. This is 876 I got here.
Yeah. So I'm actually calling from Jamaica.
Okay.
Where are you with Dollface?
Hey.
Yeah, bro. It was strictly a political move. I'm telling you, because if you realize the only evidence they had was the voice notes and some text messages, because the reason why they did it is because Kartel had a lot of power and influence over Jamaica. He was basically exposing how corrupt the government was. So that's why they took him down, basically.
Dollface, you have a very similar you want to go ahead and give your theory on what happened? She actually said the same exact thing to me before the show, and I didn't want to say that early on. I didn't want to influence anybody, but since now we're kind of done talking about it, Dollface, go ahead and give your take on it as far as what you think.
Like what the caller said, I do believe that because he had so much power, like he had to be incarcerated. There was no way, because the way how Jamaicans in Jamaica, like if you have the money, he has the money, the power, and the respect. So he could do a lot in Jamaica if he was not incarcerated, if you get what I mean. So I do agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, and you were saying that they just needed to lock him up. They were just trying to find a way to lock him up.
If you look at it, Myron, there's not really much that the police have on him. They don't have a body.
Yeah,
they don't have any DNA.
Yep.
It's only the voice notes and the text messages.
From a phone that had issues with it.
Yeah, and then also the police tampered with the evidence.
Yes.
Which is basically like a huge no-no. You can't be doing that shit.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's the big red flag right there.
There's chain of custody issues. I mean, if this happened in the United States, that phone would have been thrown out and never been admitted into evidence in the first place. You know, the fact that the officer had the phone, took the phone home, and actually used it for a fucking phone call, I was like, what? Like that would never ever fly. You know what I mean? Like ever.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I still think he did it though. I still think he did it.
So yeah. Oh, okay. So you still think that he committed the murder? However,
hello.
No. You still think he committed the murder? Your thing is just that he the evidence against him isn't strong enough to prove it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think he did it, but the evidence just isn't enough
to prove it.
But they still got him though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, I mean, clearly, you know, you're not that, you think he still did it, but you obviously, you don't think they actually had enough to convict him. Fair enough, man. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to you, man. We got some boots on the ground out there in Jamaica. So thank you so much for calling into the show. We got 6. Let's see here. I see a couple of chats here that called in. A couple of people put in numbers. We got here. John Doe goes, been waiting on that Snoop Dogg murder case, bro. I mean, maybe I'll cover that, man. Yeah, I'll cover it eventually. I'll cover it. Here's the thing. Some cases I'm not enthusiastic to cover. Like that one is not going to be that sexy, guys. Trust me, it's really not.
Right.
It's a state murder case that he beat. So it's like, whatever. But since you guys want it, I'll cover it. Real Jamaican Christina from Fresh and Fit. Me sorry. Okay. All right. And then we got here Roadrunner $2 9644. Okay, cool. We got you, my friend. Let me see if I see you here on the line. Okay, I got you right now. All right, 9644. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Hey, what's up, man?
What up, man?
There's a lot of evidence that you guys didn't cover, but the reason why he was convicted was because they had a witness that was actually at the scene.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the guys. So the guy that was at the scene, he said he escaped because when he ran outside, there was a dog that bit Vybz Kartel. When the dog bit him, he jumped over the fence and ran away. And the hospital visit for Vybz Kartel, when he left to the hospital, it was because of a dog bite. So he could corroborate all the evidence that was presented. So he was one of the main reasons why he was convicted, because he was a star witness. So it's not really the phone or any of those things.
Okay.
It was because of the witness
Okay.
that he was convicted.
And they were attacking that witness in the appeal as well, saying they're not credible or whatever. But okay, so it was 2 witnesses, if I'm not mistaken, right? It wasn't just one.
It was 2, but
Yeah.
the main witness was actually at the scene. So
Okay.
he was one of the 2 people that stole Vybz Kartel's guns.
Mm-hmm.
In the voice note, he spoke about 2 people, right? So
Yeah.
one of them, he escaped because they had him in a room and they were like torturing him, and he had escaped.
Okay.
So like, of the people that were charged, one of them is called Mudsus. He is a gang member. He's a member of the Klansmen in Jamaica.
Klansmen?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's one of the. He has other murders too. So people think like Vybz Kartel was like very innocent, but he was operating a gang in Waterford, Portmore.
Okay.
That they call the Gaza.
Okay.
So he is actually a known gang member, but because people loved him so much, like it's hard to paint him as like somebody bad but if you live in like Portmore, you'll know.
Okay.
That
Do you live in Jamaica yourself or no?
yeah.
Okay.
I used to live in Portmore,
Okay.
but yeah, so he is pretty much well known that he did it. And Lizard is not a business partner. He was a member of the gang. He
Okay.
was one of Vybz Kartel's shooters.
Okay.
So
All right.
he just didn't return his guns, so he had to die.
Okay. So I guess if you're friends with Vybz Kartel and you don't bring the guns back, he doesn't like it when he lends you guns and you don't bring them back.
Yeah, it's like for every gang, that's a known rule.
Okay. Are guns hard to get in Jamaica?
They're illegal and expensive because they have to be shipped.
Oh, so you have to get them
legally.
illegally. You can't get them legally.
Yes, you can, but it's very hard. You gotta be like affluent. You gotta be a politician or you gotta be rich.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for calling into the show, man. It's great to get these different perspectives on it. And we got a lot of people calling in from Jamaica, which is pretty cool.
That's great.
So guys, do me a quick favor. There's 1,300 plus you guys in here right now. Get me to 1.3K likes, man. Let's get 100% engagement. Because like I said before, this video was done for the people, by the people, as we can see people calling in. And thank you for calling into the show, my friend. Let's see here if we got anyone else. We got Michael Meestroke here. $5 goes. I got basketball practice, Myron. You're the best, fam. Along with Doll. Yeah, man, go ahead and, go play some basketball, get in shape, my friend. And thank you so much for, supporting and modding and everything else like that. Are there any other numbers that called in, Dollface, or no? That super chatted in?
No.
Okay, cool. So we'll go back to the phone lines real quick here. Guys, try to keep it brief. That way I can get as many people on the line as possible. I want people to be able to get their voice heard. 978, welcome to the show, my friend. And guys, give me to 1.3K likes. I see right now that we got, let's see here. We got 1.2. 100 more likes, guys. We'll get 100% engagement. Go ahead, 978. Welcome to the show. And mute my the video in the back, please, so it's not echoing.
You can hear me?
We got you, man. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, man? So I really think that, I don't think he did do it. I'm just going based off of evidence, to be quite honest, because that evidence tamper it's just weird. I don't know. That wouldn't fly here in America or in most like first world countries. But if it's in a corrupt Caribbean, like it's a little island, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, the evidence in itself is a problem, but again, like, you got the testimony from those people, but the phone was heavily relied upon. So, the fact that they admitted in it, it is what it is, my friend.
Yeah. One thing too is that going based off of like, because Myron, you know this too, going based off of testimonies from like bystanders that watch, it's kind of hard to go based off of that, because if I'm not mistaken, that's like one of the hardest evidence to use in a court case, when it's like people who themselves are watching it from afar, because everybody has their own different, like how people feel nowadays, like, oh, I feel like, and it'll be harder to prove. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm watching too much Law and Order. I don't know.
Well, you got to remember, man, that not everyone is going to have as much of a refined court system as the United States. As much as people talk shit about the United States and our legal system, it is still, heads and shoulders above most other countries. So, and that I guess this is an example of it. This probably wouldn't have flown in the United States, but it is what it is. If this case happened in the United States, he probably wouldn't have been convicted. So, all right, cool. Anything else, bro, before I move on to the next caller?
No, I was gonna say, is that really big over in Jamaica? I'm referring to Dollface. Is that big, like bleaching? That's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was surprised too, bro.
It is.
Nah,
But they bleach all over the world, even in Thailand. They bleach all over.
Well, I know that. I know in Asian cultures, like in Oriental cultures, I know that they're very big with bleaching, because they want to look as pale and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But I didn't know that shit was happening with in Jamaica or shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's it's in the culture. Yes.
All right. Thanks for calling into the show, my friend.
I'll leave you. Yeah. I'll leave you guys be.
All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. And then if anything else, Dollface comes through, let me know. All right, so we'll take a couple more calls. We got 44 on the line. I think he's calling from. Is this 44? Is that the country code for England? Let's see here.
Maybe.
Might be. Let's see here.
Hello.
Yo, what up, man? Welcome.
Hey, Myron. I had a question.
Cool.
Could you give me some back shots?
Some what?
Back shots.
Why would you ask him for a buckshot?
I'm gay. I'm gonna be
honest.
And Myron,
this nigga, bro.
Honestly.
Nah, they must be playing on the phone, because what? I'm like, hold up.
Yeah, man.
Where
This
that
fucking
cartel
guy, bro.
song?
Yeah, what the fuck was that, man? What's the term you used for that? In
Batty boy.
Batty boy. All right, Batty boy off the line.
Yes.
We're gonna go ahead and go back to 876. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Mr. Batty boy. I'm say, what? I thought he was asking you for me.
Yeah,
not
I was confused there. Batiman is what it would be called.
Yes.
Batty boy, Batiman.
Batman, Batty boy. Fish.
Yeah, what up, 876? Welcome to the show, bro.
Them calling him fish too.
They call him fish as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, nothing from 876. What's up, man?
What's up?
What up?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, man. What's your question or comment?
Oh, yeah, I was like, Vybz Kartel, man, I don't really, I would say like he do it 100%, but I would say like maybe like 60%. But
Okay.
But he do Fox 5 News, something like that.
Yep.
I think they interview him while
They
he
did.
was in the jail, and he speak on the line, and he said he going to come out, and he said he didn't do anything wrong. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
But-
watched a little bit of that interview actually.
Yeah. And if you like Dollface, like most of his songs, most police state that most of his songs he sing about criminality and all this thing, but he just sing the song for entertainment. But I don't believe that he do what he say in the song.
I think he sings
Honestly,
all topics because he have gal songs, he got songs for the gal them, have song for the bad man them. He has songs for everybody.
Right.
So if he gonna talk about the gunman them, you get what I'm saying? It's a part of the culture as well. He gonna have songs for them. He got songs that the girls that dash out them will, so them have songs for them too. So he got songs for everybody.
and the guy Sean Storm Campbell,
Mhm.
he's a part of the God. Like he's like the Vybz Kartel right hand. Like he is right hand of Vybz Kartel. And you got Tommy Lee Spice. Tommy Lee also in jail too.
Yeah, that's what
for
I
gun
heard.
Charge.
That's what I heard
Yeah,
as well.
and remember Vybz Kartel got two sons, older other son that doing music also as well. But Vybz Kartel left a big impact on Jamaica, where he actually sing a song to become a president of Jamaica, and a lot of people willing to vote for him to be a prime minister of Jamaica. He actually do it.
Wow. What's the name of the song so I can hear it after?
World Boss Government.
Okay. I heard about that one.
Yeah, he actually shoot a video for it. Like, yeah. And another thing, he get a lot of respect. Like, that is why the government, as the caller said, the government willing to bring him down, because people respect him more than how they even respect the
The
government.
prime,
and the law.
exactly. They don't have the respect for the
so-
prime minister and all of them. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
We got. Thanks for calling. Get to the show, my friend.
Right. All right, cool.
All right. We got Yuri Oliveira here. Goes. Do the 2021 the baby case using. Oh, kill me.
sorry.
Dollface.
I'm sorry. That was an accident.
Yeah, he's, the baby case. All right, we could possibly cover that one as well from the Walmart shootings. What he's talking about. And,
Oh, okay.
And here's the interview that they're talking about, guys. Here, real fast. And I'll go ahead and share screen with y'all. This interview right here with Fox 5. It's 5 minutes. Oh, actually, it's a lot longer. It's like 20 minutes long. He did it with Lisa Evers here.
Exclusive Vybz Kartel and the jailhouse interview you won't see anywhere else.
That's right. The singer speaking out for the first time since being arrested 10 years ago. And the only one he's talking to is our Lisa Evers.
International dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel, Adidja Palmer, despite being locked down. He's a charismatic entertainer whose nickname World Boss hints at the respect he's given on the streets. He's a champion of the poor and a convicted murderer whose claim from day one he was framed. His talent, drive, intelligence, and wicked wit have never been in question. Now,
Yeah, like you guys can see, man, the people love him, man. He's like, they call him the world boss, man.
the only question is whether his last legal appeal to the highest court in the UK will determine he was
Yo, you guys are hilarious. Fake Jamaican's face, $2. Yo, no, read me super chats, man.
Why you not read my super
Oh, why
chat?
no? Oh, there we go.
Why you not read my super chats, man? Yo, I can't.
Yeah, and then they just literally put you. Oh,
They be
man.
killing me.
You want to say it back to him?
Hey, go suck yourself.
No,
please.
there you go.
Please.
Yeah, go suck yourself, man. Garage man Teddy, $10. I was locked up in 2016 for murder and attempted murder with firearm. Awaited trial for 5 years, facing life. Declined plea deals and went to jury trial. In May 2021, I was found not guilty on both counts. Congratulations to you, my friend. God damn, you beat a murder case, bro? All right, that's what's up.
convicted based on falsified phone evidence. A lot is on the line. He could be a free man by 2022 or an inmate for 30 or more years. It's enough to send anyone into depression, but not Vybz Kartel.
I hope you're hearing me.
Yes, yes. As you look around the cell that you're in right now, can you describe for us what that looks like?
It's dark. It's hot. It has like 3 or 4 bunk beds. It's got a toilet in the corner, and it's got a huge grill.
Huge grill. What?
Lots of metal. It's like a dungeon, but it's instead of being in the cellar, it's in the attic. I'm actually in the roof.
You say you're in
Okay.
a better place mentally than physically. A lot of people would find that hard to believe.
Yeah, because I was sick for a few years, so definitely I'm recovering physically. But
Oh yeah.
You hear the difference in the voice on
Yeah.
the voice note in his
Yeah.
voice now. Like,
What does he have? What's his disease? Is it
I heard it was something with his kidney.
with his kidney? Okay.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat gonna know.
Yeah, somebody in the
I
chat
know that.
gonna know.
I know that he was sick of something. I don't know exactly what it was, but someone's gonna know in the chat.
mentally, I've always been in a good place because
Graves'
I know
disease.
I'm innocent and I know I'm coming out.
Do you really believe that?
Look that
Yeah,
up.
of course I believe that. And to be totally honest, the system really wanted me thrown away. It was never about me being charged for a murder. It was about getting rid of Vybz Kartel, not Adidja Palmer, the person.
Why do you say the system is out to get you?
Because they told us, they say we have too much influence. If you remember when Movado and I had that little feud a few years ago, we even went to King's house, which is like the home of the Prime Minister.
Guys, Graves' disease, it's an immune system disorder of the butterfly-shaped gland in the throat, thyroid. The thyroid overproduces hormones. The condition is more common in women under age 40. Okay, so that's what Graves' disease is.
And they were telling us that, oh, we're leading the kids astray, and if we don't stop what we're doing, we're not going to get any permission to do shows and stuff like that. So it has always been about the influence that Vybz Kartel has.
The dancehall music genre, like gangster rap, does not shy away from lyrics that talk about guns and street violence.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
Yeah.
it was just straight smashing.
No, I told you like that's where hip hop originated from dancehall because it's kind of the same. You see how they have like drill music?
Yeah.
All right, they have like they call it gunman tune, like badman tune, like songs for
Yeah, gunman tune, is that what they call it?
yeah, gunman, badman. Yeah. So they have songs for that. Like they'll talk about busting gun. That's where the bop 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 comes from.
Oh,
'cause that's-
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, okay.
That's where the busting of the gun come from and all of that. Remember, he grew up in the ghetto, so it's all about sex, drugs, and money and all of that. You gonna
Okay.
sing about that.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
As well as sexually explicit content. How do you keep your spirits up in prison?
That's a good question. That's why I said
By all the chicks that they probably let it go in there and smash.
I'm more mentally in a better place because I read a lot, I write a lot. You know, I watch movies, I listen to music, and I've met people here that are cool, like cool people that we can talk about stuff. You know, good friends along the way. So that's how I spent my time.
You've had a lot of songs come out since you've been incarcerated. About how many songs have you written during this last decade that you've been behind bars?
This is crazy. What he's about to say.
Lots of songs I can't even count. At one point, I was sending out like 3-4 books a month. Because when I write the songs, I usually send the books out when I get visits. Thousands of songs, really. And I know all of them are not going to be able to get released. Maybe in my
This is crazy shit.
career, but you know, I just keep writing and writing. It makes me better.
Are you concerned that the conditions there are going to impact your health?
I'm basically just thinking about going home now because everything is drawing to a close, so I'm not really worried about my health as much. I'm doing much better, you know, so it's all good.
Looks like he's in good spirits, man, that he's going to get out. Here's his lawyer here, I think, as well, or one of his people on the legal team.
Kartel's attorney, Isaac Buchanan, filed a fresh evidence appeal based on the findings of a British digital expert who found that his cell phone had been tampered with
Oh, shit.
prior to his trial. It's expected to go before the Privy Council, second only to Queen Elizabeth in authority.
God save the queen because she's the only one that can save me now.
God save the quick still. What they can save me now. Oh, man. So, yeah, they confirmed that his phone was, in fact, tampered with, guys, which someone in the chat said that earlier. All right, 767, you're on air with Fedit, Fresh and a.k.a. Myron and Dollface. Go ahead, man. Almost said Fresh and Fit.
I know.
Yo, big up yourself one time.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, man.
Just want to say I've been listening to FNF for a good time, and I just want to tell you I'm from the Caribbean.
Okay.
767 is an island on the Caribbean. It's Dominica. So
Okay.
we know
Welcome.
about the culture and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna answer a few of your questions. So mother scorn is like saying somebody's mother pussy, but it's like it's not like always in a rude way. Sometimes we say it in a sarcastic way, like hold your mother scorn, some shit like that.
All right.
And then the weed is not legalized, but it's decriminalized. So you're allowed to smoke and have a certain amount, but you cannot be like having too much to be selling and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right? And then the Jamaican, they take a bit of the Asian culture. I think that's where the bleaching comes from. They take a bit of the Asian culture. That's why some of them, you'll hear their nickname is Chi or China or like Shenxi or Shenyang. Like they get a lot of Asian culture and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just want to say big up yourself one time. That's it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that greatly, man. Happy to have you on the show. All right, we'll go to the next caller now. We got 914 about to come in. And guys, do me a quick favor. There's 1,400 of you guys. If you guys could do me a huge solid and like the video, we're at 1.3K likes, but if you guys could get me to 1,400, I'd really appreciate it. 914, welcome to the show.
Hello?
Yo, welcome.
How you doing? So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the show with Vybz Kartel, and I just think that the system, the whole legal system there in Jamaica is corrupt.
Okay.
With not only with Vybz Kartel but with Ninja Man, because if you review Ninja Man's case and Vybz Kartel's case, and you look at the evidence they have, it just makes no sense whatsoever how you can give somebody that much time in jail. you
Okay.
know?
All right. You have anything on that, Dollface?
I
Ninja
agree.
Man?
I agree.
You agree with that?
I agree with what he's saying. Yeah.
Okay. Are the police really that fucked up in Jamaica? I never
Hell
been.
yeah.
so-
That's why they don't like police in Jamaica.
Okay.
They don't like police in Jamaica.
Fair enough. And welcome to Mike Phillips
Yes, I
becoming
mean,
a new member.
That's all I had to say, really. I just feel, I mean, even if you did a show where you review kind of like the legal system in Jamaica, that would be really interesting too, just to show how corrupt it is. And so people can kind of get like more of an idea of how unfair the legal system is. My personal opinion is, I feel that somebody in the legal system was paid off to put Ninja Man and Vybz Kartel behind bars. Because if you really look at their careers, Ninja Man and Vybz Kartel are very, very popular in Jamaica.
Okay.
Very, very popular.
All right.
And the whole situation, which we were talking about earlier, with the incident between Vybz Kartel and Ninja Man, that basically started from a clash they had in Jamaica. There's like a concert, and they were versing each other.
I think we played that earlier.
And-
We got
and-
the clip of them fighting each
Yeah,
other. Yeah,
right.
we got that clip.
Right. And then Ninja Man said something, and Vybz Kartel took it personal, and then that's how the whole altercation started. But then afterwards, they made up, and they became really cool.
Okay.
But Vybz Kartel, before he got locked up, was doing a lot in Jamaica. He had his own reality show going on over there.
Yep.
I mean, he was just
Talked
doing
about that,
so much.
All right.
You
Cool.
know?
So
So,
appreciate
yeah.
you calling into the
That's
show,
all I
my
have to
friend.
say.
No, thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
We got 778 on the air. Gonna get you in, and then we'll take a couple more calls, and then we'll can the thing. And like I said, man, this show's for y'all, man. So this is for the people, by the people. 778, you're on air.
Hear me?
You're welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, say your piece, man.
What's up, Myron? Respect. Big up yourself, Dollface.
Yep.
Just they wanted him gone, but
Okay.
I grew up in Jamaica, around that area. He didn't need to even kill anybody because he had people. Gaza was his gang. It was his thing. He didn't need to do anything. They just wanted him gone because basically, me as a young and my friends, we see Vybz Kartel as like really up there. Whatever he says, basically, everyone would do, follow. So they just wanted him gone. He had too much power.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say. And in Jamaica, it's really popular for the judges to get paid off.
Oh.
And also, yeah. So it happens a lot where the judges get paid off, or the judges would because I think in Jamaica they give out things where a random person can be a judge, like for a day or something.
What the fuck?
And that's putting people's life at risk, because if my mom becomes a judge and she prosecutes someone, then maybe those persons will come after her. So it's like judges can get paid off easy. Yeah, the system is messed up in Jamaica, but they just wanted Vybz Kartel to off the streets. He had too much influence over the people. So yeah.
All right.
He was basically telling people in his songs everything what the government was doing bad.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I mean, you're not the first person to come with that conclusion. So, all right, cool, man. Let me see here. Who else do we got? We're gonna go ahead hit 774. And I think we got a super chat here as well.
Yeah, we do.
Blanks. We got Lil PP Gang, $10. Hey, would it be possible you guys to do a show, Marquette, Jabrizi, and Andrew Tate, and maybe Steph? LOL, I'm down 30 in super chats, and I had to change my name to super chat this question. I mean, I'd be down, man, but like I said, it'd be tough to gather all those guys, man. It's guys, you got to understand that, coordinating with guests and everyone's schedule aligning and everything else. It's a lot harder than it looks, guys. You can only offer the venue, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to come every time, guys, or their schedules don't conflict. Now that Ninja did it, keep him locked up and throw away the key. Goddamn, blank space. All right. So we got here, we got 774 on the line. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's up, man? I appreciate the content, bro, for real.
Thank you.
I fuck with it. I grew up in Jamaica, man. I came into America probably like 2015.
Okay.
So like I grew up at the time when Vybz Kartel was hot, man. Everybody like fucked with him. Anything he did, we all followed. I'm not saying I don't know if he actually did it, but he was probably involved. He pretty much run the gang. He was in Klansman gang. It was all like, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. He was beating up everybody. Everybody in his gang, he was beating them up. Like Popcorn. You know who Popcorn?
I do not know who that is,
Don't
but
know. I was
Dollface
trying to
probably,
tell him.
Dollface probably knows.
Well, I'll go on Popcorn. I'm signed to Drake.
Yeah,
He
man.
signed the OVO right now.
Yeah, man. He beat up Popcorn. He beat up Black Rhino. all that,
Black Rhino, yes. I like Black Rhino.
Yeah,
Black
man.
Rhino is very talented.
Yeah, man. He beat up all of them, man. It was crazy. He's too influential, so they can't have him. They can't have him being so influential and not like try to take him down. So even if he did it or not, it's impossible for them to just let him keep going because he's just too influential, pretty much.
Okay.
But
all right, man.
I appreciate the content for real. Covering Jamaica for real. I appreciate you too, Dollface. Appreciate all of this.
Yeah, man. This episode for y'all was for y'all, bro. Because honestly, I don't know much about Jamaican culture. I don't know anything about reggae, dancehall. I didn't even know the difference between the two until Dollface explained it earlier. So shout out to her, because y'all wouldn't have this episode without her. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all my Jamaicans out there, man. I learned a lot on this stream just from looking at the chat, listening to the interviews, listening to the evidence, just like you guys. So, but that seems to be the general consensus is they wanted him locked up because he had too much goddamn power in Jamaica, which from looking at how much people love him and how much people, are tuning in and the amount of requests that I had for this case was crazy. So even though I'm not well versed in Jamaican law, I say, you know what, let's cover it and give the people a little bit more insight as to this one, and get y'all involved. So thank you for calling into the show, my friend. So we got here Mike Phillips. I'll get you on right now, 2639. Let's see here. We got you right now. Go ahead, Mike Phillips.
Hey, man, I just wanted to show you love, but
thank you.
I appreciate the content you're putting up because there's nobody on the internet doing what you're doing. I do have a
Facts.
request, so I have two of them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you do the Flores twins from Chicago that was working hand to hand with Juan or El Chapo? And then can you tie in?
You said the Flores twins?
Yeah, the Flores twins. They were El Chapo's right-hand man in Chicago.
Okay.
They ended up ratting out and was probably a little bit of the reason why he got taken down because they were like right next door to him.
Okay.
And then Sam Hurd, he played for the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears.
And he got hit with a drug trafficking charge, right?
Yep, and this was in your territory. Yeah, he got caught with like 88 grand, and his cousin snitched on him.
Yeah, what was his say? Because you know what it was, bro. I think it was DEA and that my old agency, Homeland Security, that actually got him. What was his name again?
Sam Hurd.
Sam Hurd.
Sam Hurd. Yeah. HURD.
Yeah.
He played wide receiver and kick returner. I went to college with him.
Yeah. I remember this guy. It was. I'm almost certain it was Homeland Security investigations that got him. Let me see here.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they set him up something nasty, bro. And it's crazy because I think when the feds come knocking on your door, before they get there, there's a few warnings that I think you should see. But
Yeah, here, look.
I don't know.
I'll share the screen with y'all right now. It actually was HSI. I got it right here. So I could cover this case for y'all in the future. Yeah, it looks here. Agents of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE HSI arrested Samuel George Hurd, 26 of Lake Forest, Illinois, last night on a criminal complaint filed in the Northern District of Texas. Yeah, I could do this one. It was our HSI, ICE HSI Dallas office. So yeah, I could definitely do this for y'all in the future.
I think HSI got the Flores twins too. In Chicago.
Probably. The thing with El Chapo, and I'm looking it up right here. The thing with El Chapo was that there were so many different agencies that indicted him. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been anybody. Yeah, but Chicago Twins cooperation against Sinaloa cartel youths, 14-year prison term sentence. Okay, so let's say here. So okay, DEA, unparalleled corruption to drug enforcement. Okay, let's see here. Flores Brothers. And I tell you guys all the time how you can tell who the main agency was. Okay, so bam, the investigation in Chicago has been led by the DEA, joined by the IRS CID. But I will tell you guys this. You guys may not know this, but it was actually an HSI Title III that was able to first identify what El Chapo was. It was an HSI Title III. You know, that's some exclusive info right there that people don't really know. As you guys know, Title III is a wiretap intercept. So, and I mean, that's public information now, but a lot of people didn't know that. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks to Sean Penn.
All right, yeah, man. I'll cover the Sam Hurd case. I'm definitely familiar with that one because I remember when he got arrested. I heard about that. So, thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, well, I appreciate you, boss. Hey, stay black, all right?
I'll try, man. Allegedly, I'm not though. But we're all gonna stay black. We won't be using that cream. Thank you, bro, for calling in.
I'm crying.
We got 860 in the house right here, in my neck of the woods. Don't embarrass Central Connecticut, bro. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, what up?
Yo, I hear a guy called just now saying that you could have judge, like any person could be a judge. That's a fucking lie. Don't follow that shit.
That's not true?
Right,
okay.
Regarding the Vybz, hell no.
Are you from Jamaica?
Vybz Kartel, yeah, man, man.
Yes, you can. I can hear it. I can always tell Jamaican.
What happened is I was just trying to decor my voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you try pretty it up, but
all right. But this is what happened though. The Vybz Kartel case is just corruption and fight corruption.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That guy has so much influence over the younger generation, and the government are trying to put a stop on what he was trying to do. Right?
Okay.
With the whole the way they're processing the case though, will show all the flaws of the system with such a big act of the country. It does show you how messed up the system is in Jamaica and needed a change. It's just as if it's like in America in the 1960s and the 70s and the 80s before technology all advanced, and you know, so you always got corruption and all of that. The country are moving in the right direction. It's just that all of these kind of stuff gonna take its time, play out until we get up to par with technology concern, and then we can get rid of all these corrupt motherfuckers. But it's just corruption and fight corruption. I just sit on the side with my popcorn eating, watching this shit play it out, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But whatever you guys doing regarding your guys' show, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, I've seen a lot of little young fellas buffling outside here dealing with these girls, man. If they want to be a hoe, let them be a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
You know that's
it is what it is, man.
that's how it is, man. They're gonna
have good girl, you know. Yeah, don't try to change them. Let the hoe be.
They never are, bro.
Have good girl. Just go find yourself one.
They're
know what I
never
mean?
gonna change, dude. And
Regarding
I'll be trying to tell people that shit. They're not gonna change. The girls are gonna keep doing the shit that they're doing. It is what it is. Like you're not gonna change. I only do the podcast so that guy. I do the pod so men can learn that they're not gonna change.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just be a man, build yourself up so you can choose from every race of woman in America. You sure will find a nice girl where you can settle down with and have your family with and live the rest of your life as, you know what I mean, as the man you want to be.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Well, thanks for calling into the show.
You're slacking up, though, bro. I get neck, man. There's an icky on your neck, bro. You're slacking up, bro.
What was that? There's a what?
You say you got a hickey on your neck, you slacking.
There's a mark on your neck, bro. You're slacking.
Oh man, I don't know how you even noticed that, motherfucker. I'm gonna kick you off the air now. No, just kidding. Yo, well, you said 860. Where are you at? Are you in Hartford or are you in New Brand? Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm in Hartford, bro.
And where?
Hartford.
Hartford. Okay.
Hartford.
Yeah, there's a pretty strong Jamaican population in Hartford. All right, bro. Take it easy. Shout out to the beat.
Big up.
All right, man.
Yeah.
No, some people.
All right. We got DL saying here, I really want to know podcast $7. This is why Americans need to travel as bad as it is here in America. It's far worse overseas. Great show. Keep leading from the front, brother. Thank you so much, DL Saint, man. Go check him out, guys, on his podcast as well. I really want to know podcast. Nikki V, $7 Canadian. Regarding pale Asian skin and Jamaicans bleaching, it's a status thing. Workers get tanned and rich owners stay in the office out of the sun. YW. Okay. And then I will go ahead. We got 3 other callers on the line. I'm going to take you out 3, and then I'm going to end it here. We got 202, 270, and 289. All right, so I'll get you on the line before anyone else calls in. We're going to stop the phone lines here. Okay, thank you so much for farting on the line. Appreciate that. That makes it easier for us. 270, you're on the air.
All right, so I'll get you on the line.
Go ahead, man.
Anyone else calls in. We're going to stop the phone lines here.
All right, I can hear myself in the back.
Thank you so much for farting
And
on
he
the
farts as well. Cool. And then we got 289.
Can y'all hear me?
We got you, bro. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate the opportunity to come on. It's your boy Guts, by the way. I was roasting Chris on Friday.
Oh.
So I'm here to celebrate
Fantastic.
the good things that you're doing over here, man. Yo, I just want to add on to the whole point with the whole case, right?
Yeah.
The thing I find really interesting about it, especially since I'm from Trinidad myself,
Okay.
the influence Vybz Kartel had in Trinidad, it led to an uptick in crime where I'm from. We had a place called La Ventil in Trinidad, and it got so bad that the crime rate had like triple in peak Vybz Kartel years, and then afterwards it started going back down afterwards. Once
Really?
he got arrested. Yeah, the impact was like across the whole Caribbean. It affected everything.
Wow.
Our music changed everything. It switched from like the calypso to more focus on soca, then it became more dancehall. Then it even changed to be a genre bender between the two different things.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I will say this. He definitely, even Fresh, rocks with the Vybz Kartel stuff. So, I mean, obviously he's huge in the Caribbean in general because that's like probably the only episode Fresh gonna watch on Fed is that one. Amy Love, $2. President Haiti, will you cover it? Probably not, man. I'm trying to stay away from international cases unless like the people really ask for it, like on this one. But now, man. Okay, well, thanks for calling into the show, bro.
One second, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to last thing. Is it possible you can do Ray Caruth's case? Is that like a federal case or just a state?
Ray Caruth, who's that? I cover state
that-
cases too if it's good enough.
Because he's a football player whose girl I think was trying to extort him for money. Then he tried to kill her, and the baby survived. And it was like I feel as though it blends in FNF topics along with Fed stuff. So
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Ray what?
Ray Caruth. So it's RAY and the last name is CARRUTH, I think.
Ray Caruth. Okay, conspiracy to kill. Okay, let me see here. All right, I'll take a look at it. I got it here. I got it here on screen. All right, I'll take a look.
All right, man. Thanks for having me on, man. Have a good night, bro. Enjoy the rest of your night. And Dollface, what's up?
Hey.
Thanks for calling into the show, man. Anyone that makes fun of Chris is a friend of mine. So niggas was roasting Chris, bro.
I heard
that shit was funny as hell.
Seen it.
Yeah. Oh, you seen it?
I seen it on the Reddit.
All right, cool. Thanks for calling into the show, bro.
Pleasure. Have a good night.
All right, man. Peace. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and can the a couple other calls came in, but we gotta get going here.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Hope you guys enjoyed that episode, man, on Fed. Anything you want to tell the people, Dollface, before we close out here?
Thank you guys for tuning in. you know, like you said, I'm not a real yardie.
She a fraud.
So I'm a fraud. So I did my best. I did not have all the information. But, you know, Vybz Kartel is my artist too. It's my DJ. So big up him. And yeah, free world boss. I think he was, even if whatever happened, I mean, street is street crime, whatever. But I don't think he personally did it. I think he was wrongfully convicted. So
bam.
That's just it.
All right. And where can the people find you?
They could find me on Instagram, Dollface D-U-H. Also, you guys could follow me on Snapchat. I have like every social media, so follow
Cool.
me.
Go check her out and send a dick pic on Instagram.
Don't send those; you will get blocked.
And then we got our own H here. Last one. Are there any recent corrupt Fed cases you can cover? Absolutely. There's a couple of them. I'm gonna be releasing the Hansen one, which was the biggest intel leak in U.S. history. I actually did that one with Dollface. Re-releasing it, gonna put better timestamps in there, and then I'm gonna put it as a premiere for you guys so that YouTube doesn't take it down. Because when I first uploaded it, we had issues with it getting taken down and shit like that. So I re-uploaded it, got everything cleared with copyright, all the other stuff, because we actually reacted to a documentary. It was really good. So I'll be re-releasing that. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and give y'all a couple of episodes tomorrow, Money Mondays. We're gonna talk about crypto. We're gonna have my accountant Steve from accounting in the house, and I might have a special interview for you guys tomorrow afternoon as well with a special guest that's in town here in Miami. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with one of the new outros that we got here. And I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been giving on the show, man. You guys have been great. And let's get this channel to 100K, man. But other than that, man, we'll catch you guys tomorrow on Fresh and Fit. Check out Dollface on Dollface Duh on Instagram. And go ahead and send your dick pics. Later, guys. I was a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, okay, guys? HSI. Cases that I did mostly were human smuggling and drug trafficking. The sheriff is an official in a county or independent city responsible for keeping kidnapping, guys.